Guys, welcome into the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions powered by the Rocket Dailies. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. We have a very, very special tournament for you this evening. This is the 1-year anniversary tournament as well of Shift Pro League. So happy birthday, Shift Pro League. As we get going, I'm with Silent Echo. Silent, how you doing, sir?
I mean, I'm a little disappointed.
Yes? Why so?
Well, I was hoping there would be cake because it's a birthday.
I mean, who
But
doesn't
there's
like
no
cake?
cake. The
Oh, that's
cake
right.
was
I'm not a
alive.
huge
But
cake fan, actually.
Well, you know, I don't know whether you guys have Jaffa cakes, but nobody's really sure if it's a cake or a cookie, and they're amazing.
I like it. I like it. That's pretty good. That's
But
pretty
I'll
good.
tell
But
you
yeah,
what
I
isn't
guess
disappointing is what we've got today.
it's a cake that isn't disappointing. I like it. With that said, do want to get into some details of what is going on here this evening. This evening is comprised. The teams are comprised of former champions, past champions of Shift Pro leagues gone by. Different tournaments that have happened, whether it be weeklies or the bigger tournaments. We had the Extra Life tournament this year as well. And we've got Squishy Muffins here from Iris. He was a part of that team that won that tournament, so that was cool. Should be good. Should be good to say the least. It's the way it's the format's going to be a little bit funky. We originally had 14 teams. Couple had to back out due to obligations elsewhere. Whether whatever that may be, that's fine. But we ended up with 11, so we have a little bit of a different format for you this evening than our regular weekly. So we've got 3 pools going on right now, and they're viewable using the bracket command at Smash or in the chat, so you can get to the Smash site. Basically, those pools, the top 2 teams from each pool are going to advance to the playoff bracket at the very end, and that will help determine our Tournament of Champions winner. Don't forget, guys, it is powered by the Rocket Dailies. It's a $500 total prize pool plus your donations. You guys can use the Matcherino command if you choose to and help get these players paid if you would like it. I definitely do encourage that, as these guys are going to put on a show for us. Let's go ahead and give them what they deserve. So very, very good stuff. With that said, Silent, looking forward to a really, really exciting tournament tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense. There's gonna be a lot going on. We've got some very interesting teams coming in. Got a lot of the league play teams, which is always nice, as you would
5
expect.
of the
The
8.
tournament, yeah, Tournament of Champions. Should it, previous champions, you'd think that these guys are continuing to do good work and get into the RLCS. So that's gonna be very enjoyable. I was trying to think about who I think might come through. I think G2 looking very, very strong. I think.
Well, we're going to talk about teams here in a bit because I want to introduce them individually and kind of go over where they've been and what they're up to recently. So we'll definitely get into that. But I think we have a little bit of something that we want to talk about coming tomorrow. That is going to be on the 22nd of March that everybody is looking forward to.
No idea what it is.
It may or may not be the drop shot update.
The what? Sorry.
The drop shot update from Rocket League.
No, not aware of it. I mean, is this something we should be excited about?
I mean,
there's
generally
a Hearthstone
speaking,
expansion
yes.
soon. I'm excited about that. But there a Rocket League reason to be excited, and it's tomorrow. Oh, it's like Shift is giving me a present on its birthday.
I like it. But yes, guys, Drop Shot update is coming tomorrow. That also ends competitive season 3. So if you don't have your Grand Champ yet, you may want to do that. If you don't have your Blue Star yet, like me, you might want to do that.
I am
Instead,
Division
I'll
1
just sit here and yell at
superstar.
Carmel.
I have been Division 2 superstar about 8 times today, and I am back to being Division 1 superstar. So that's very frustrating. I'm hoping that, thanks to my UK time zone, I might be able to grind up, 4 divisions so that I can end on the really heartbreaking Division 5.
It could happen. I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, you got Drop Shot coming out tomorrow. You've got the competitive season 4 starting tomorrow with a whole bunch with I think a full new tier of ranks that you can end up in. Should be very interesting. And then of course you have the new car that's going to be in different drops in the turbo crate, I'm pretty sure, which is the Endo.
Now I'm going to be very disappointed if the rear wheels of this car ever touch the floor. I want those to be fixed, like it's like a crazy angle Segway or something, just on its front wheels all the time. That's what I want to see. And if I don't see that, I'm gonna be annoyed.
I'm looking at chat and I'm kind of curious. Are you casting from an Igloo?
I am not casting from an Igloo.
You look like you're casting in sub-zero weather. Just kind of putting that out there.
I mean, it is cold. like you've got to remember, right? It's quarter to midnight here,
That's
so
fair.
it's a very it's a clement spring, but it's a cold one.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
that's a
not
fair point.
raining all the time, which is weird. So
That's a
not really
fair point.
sure
I like it.
what that's about. But yeah, I'm wearing a scarf and I'm wearing a hat because, guys, it's cheaper than heating.
That's also a fair point. So, with that said, Silent is cold, but hopefully some nice competitive Rocket League is going to heat him up. We got the three pools as I mentioned. I do want to bring those to light and kind of tell you what they consist of, and you can also view these real time as well with the bracket command as mentioned. Pool one, yeah, G2, Nova, and Set to Destroy, formerly known as Radiance. That's going to be our only 3-team pool. 2 of those teams are going to move into the bracket. 1 of those teams will not. So G2, they are who we thought they were, the top remaining seed left in RLCS League play. They've also won Shift Pro League on a number of different occasions with different rosters. Don't know if they've ever won with the JNAPS Rizzo Kronovi combo, but either way, still a force to be reckoned with, to say the least.
Yeah, I think they lost to Iris, and then Iris beat them the next day. I think that was the last time I saw G2 in the finals. But it's going to be very interesting to see how they get on. I mean, they're looking very, very strong. There was a bit of a scary moment for them at the weekend where they went down 2-0 in their first series in league play, and then they pulled back the reverse sweep and then kept the sweeping going. They were already in a sweeping mode. They had already gotten faced around the right way, and they just took a series without dropping a game. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of storylines we have coming through here. And of course, it's going to be a great opportunity for these teams to kind of feel out people that they might be playing at the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be very interesting to see these. Going to the next team real quick, it's Nova. Got to be the underdogs of this particular pool because the other 2 teams are in RLCS League play at the moment.
Oh, that's so mean.
I mean, they're the underdogs, but I cheer for the underdogs. Do you not?
I mean, I wouldn't have called Selfless the underdogs after they didn't get into league play in season 2. So I'm definitely not going to call Iris the underdogs here. Like, I said it all along. If they drop down,
I didn't say Iris. I said Nova.
So, oh, sorry, you said Nova. My mistake.
I said Nova.
I thought you said
Iris. Yeah,
Iris.
Iris is a completely different subject matter.
Yeah, yeah. Iris is a completely. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong group. That's why. So
that's why. Easy.
Yeah, it would help if I had them open in the order that they went rather than going 1-3-2. That would have saved a lot of confusion right there. But
yep,
Nova I'll agree with. You carry on. You were getting it right.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. So Nova, the only team in that pool one that does not have league play as of right now. G2 and formerly known as Radiant, Set to Destroy. I think those have to be the 2 favorites to move out of this group. But I mean, don't sleep on Nova. They've been they've been pretty good with these kind of tournaments, especially. I don't know if they expect or how they expect to do against a competition level as fierce as this. But we'll have to see. It's going to be very interesting to see how they shake out. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Getting into the second pool, though, taking a look at a couple of other teams, 2 of them in league play, 2 of them not. Taking a look at the first one, Freestylers in Disguise, Pepiopi, Sathu, and Karma. Karma, fun fact, the only actual female winner of Shift Pro League's weekly tournaments, and she earned her way here with a tournament win just recently, actually, and should be a pretty substantial team to go up against. They did not make league play. They were a couple of wins away, but a team that
it was close.
Should not be taken lightly.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, as well, we see so many teams like, as the Rocket League competitive scene gets a little bit more busy, we've got all the money that Psyonix have been investing into the scene. We can hope that they've already told us to look out for summer. So it'd be interesting to see what comes through to sort of give the teams that don't make league play something where they can continue to grind it out, get those hours in the competitive environment, and get themselves to league play the next time around. Which it does happen twice a year. It's really not that bad. It's better than the Olympics. It's 8 times as often.
Yeah, that's fair. Next one up, you got to take a look at a team that we expect to do well. It's NRG. They added Garrett G in the offseason. Sad Jr. decided to take his leave, and he went over to Denial, which unfortunately is one of those teams that could not make tonight. But NRG is another one of those teams. They are top 3 NA. I don't think there's going to be any argument about that, and I think they're one of those that's expected to get out of this group.
They're also the only esports team sponsored by a city in the Rocket League scene, as far as I'm aware.
Fun facts from Silent Echo. I like it.
Yeah, sponsored
No
by
problem.
Washington D.C. of all places.
Next up,
I don't know whether that got arranged when they went to the White House or what. But
next up is going to be Take 3. Now, this is going to be a fun one. This is Espeon, Zane Jackie, and a third that I cannot think of the name right now. But should be another interesting one. They are the other team in this group that is of the League Play talent. And they going up against NRG, they're going to get an eyeful of what our NRG is capable of as they play them in League Play and RLCS, and they're going to get a good sneak peek here.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got some good stats up on the screen there for you guys as well. You can see how they've been doing on the combined SPL wins is only 2 actually, which I think it would be higher if it had been the season 2 roster. But I enjoy any team that Espeon's on, and Zane Jackie is just a little bit nuts, so that's quite helpful as well to give Espeon something to be nuts at, you know.
Yeah. So, no doubt.
That's going to be the real talent of this team, I think, is Zane Jackie doing things that people might not expect, and Espeon doing a very, very good job of collecting those and making a play out of it.
Yep, another team that this one's a little bit on the underdog side for sure. Zero Effort. This is one of those that doesn't have a lot of known names. You see one of those Cheerio. You've seen him around on a couple of different occasions, but one of those, like they earned a win to be here. They definitely deserve to be here. Now they have a chance to prove it.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be, again, one of those things. It's always nice to see teams that come up. You know, to be able to be in the tournament today, you only have to have one player who has previously won a tournament. So that's how we've been able to get these teams together. And I'm very excited to see how everybody plays, to be honest with you.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. Next one up is actually a team that is near and dear to my heart. Not because of the emoji, but because of the players on it. It's Eggplant. That's in the starting off pool 3. Eggplant, Genesis, Iris, and Spectrum round us out. Top 2 move on from that pool. Eggplant starting us off. This is a team that's won a couple of different Shift Pro leagues, and they have at times looked dominant doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I'm almost bored of talking about the teams at this point. I just want to see what's gonna happen, because if anybody saw my league play predictions, you know, for who was gonna make it, you know that I'm not actually that good at telling you what's gonna happen in this game. But I'm very good at telling you why it happens when it does.
Silent is false prophet confirmed.
I'm definitely like a post-game show guy, not a pre-game show guy. You know, like I could tell you what the teams did when we saw them last time. I could tell you how they've been doing in RLCS, but for how they're going to do today, every day is a new day. It's going to be so exciting to see exactly who it is that actually makes it out on top of these piles. I'm really hoping to see, you know, a Zero Effort upset of some kind that hopefully takes a huge amount of effort. Otherwise, the name of the team is just worthless. Like, who wants a team name that actually reflects what happens?
Zero Effort Cinderella story confirmed.
Yeah, that's it exactly. I want to see somebody going home in a pumpkin.
Yep. Real quick though, I do want to mention just a couple more, because there's a couple of really consequential teams here. Genesis, of course, they are generally and globally known as the 3 seed in NA right now in league play, behind NRG and G2. This is a team that went over a complete roster transformation. They are expected to do well at LAN. I have them as the 3rd team going to LAN through our LCS, and they've won here a couple of times. Should be very interesting to see how that shakes out. And then, of course, one of NA's more interesting stories, Iris. And this was a team that was by and large expected to make league play. I am not shy about saying I actually had these guys actually out of league play for different reasons, but not because they lack the talent. They are definitely a very talented team, and what they can do on that field is, on some nights, second to none, and on other nights, second to a few.
It's exactly like drinking tequila, isn't it? Sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's awful.
I do love Iris. Like, the personalities in that team make for a very entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Group. I mean, they're a narrative team. They build storylines very naturally just by existing at this point. But I'm excited to, you know, see some ridiculous things. You know, maybe we'll see Squishy going for some montage shots, and which he has been known to do in the final of a Shift Pro League in the past. So it would only be fair, given that that's that the game that he did that in is the reason that he is here today if he did it again. So, although I think the competition might be a bit stiffer.
Last team to mention is going to be Spectrum. They've been a more dominant force in SPLs of recently. They have played very, very well in getting to the grand finals of, I believe, 3 of them, winning 2 of them, if I'm right. I'm going to have to check the facts on that. But either way, very good stuff from Spectrum. Very, very good team. They're looking forward to seeing what they can do in this group against teams that I think 4 to 5 people in the Rocket League scene would put ahead of them. So should be very interesting to see how they perform.
Yeah, it's we're almost there now. There's about 4 minutes until we're actually going to be able to kick off these first games and get this whole shebang underway. But I don't think that we've said what these teams are competing for yet.
Yes, well, we did to a point. There is actually a $500 prize pool on the line, first and foremost. And then there's actually going to be an option for you guys as well to donate to that prize pool to get these players paid. If you want to up that prize pool at all, you can do so using the Matcherino command in chat, and you can go to the Matcherino page. You'll see the $500 there. You can add in as you see fit. It'd be very much appreciated, guys. These guys are going to put on a show. There's no doubt about that, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to yelling at Carball about it. And it should be a lot of fun. Keep in mind, though, guys, $250 of that is actually brought to you by the Rocket Dailies. This tournament is powered by the Rocket Dailies, and there is actually a giveaway contest to talk about real quick. There's going to be a crate giveaway, crate and key giveaway, actually. And what you guys are going to do is if you guys see a play worth mentioning, worth clipping, you guys are going to send that clip to Rocket_Dailies on Twitter, and you are going to use your best reactionary GIF. And
it's a gift contest, guys.
It is a gift contest.
You guys know how to do this. You know how this works.
Yeah, you can definitely get it done.
If you don't know how this works, just go to Doomsy's Twitter real quick. Just have a look at his previous @replies, and there you go. That's a crash course in how to react to things using GIFs.
This should be a lot of fun. With that said, I want to mention this. Make sure when you do the tweet, use the hashtag TOC for Tournament of Champions. And make sure you tweet it at Rocket_Dailies.
Oh, that's what that stands for.
In there, you can absolutely do that as well. So that's I believe all we have for you at this point. That wraps up our pregame. We've got 2 casters that one an up and comer, one who's been here for a little while, and it's going to be Jorby and Daz kicking us off. Silent and I will be back a little bit later for possibly the latter rounds of groups and also the bracket. But, guys, we will see you very soon. This is the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions, and it is coming your way next. Stay right there.
Living life for the next drop. Big boy nurse, I'm doing.
What's up, guys? How are you all doing today? It's me, Jorby Please, with Dazarin. We are here to bring you the first part of this Tournament of Champions here at Shift Pro League. The first match we're going to be bringing you today is going to be Nova and Set to Destroy. You might know them as Radiance. How you doing today, Daz?
I'm doing good. Really smooth. I'm excited to be here. Tournament champion, Shift Pro League. Really excited to get a lot of good games in as we get this one kicked off.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great one here. Nova, represented by Prime Thunder, Pyre, and Wonder on that team today, and Set to Destroy, of course, Lemon Puppy, Memory, and Halcyon, of course, Radiance / Set to Destroy, in RLCS upsetting Iris in this, and it should be interesting if they meet eventually in this tournament. Little bit of a rematch here in this one. It should be good. But hey, you gotta get past gotta get past Nova first. See if Nova can get them, as we are currently the players are juggling, waiting for all the players to get in to get this game going. But hey, I'm excited. I've been excited for this all week ever since Shift announced it, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely should be fun. Radiance doing a pretty okay job first week RLCS, looking to do well in week 2. I know they have some exciting matches ahead of them as well, and them facing Nova, a team that didn't quite make it, but are still looking to make a mark in this tournament. I mean, after that NA qualifiers, I can't count anyone out, anymore in terms of like NA.
I think that's one of the great things about RLCS this year, as we see, is the skill gap, or at least the parity is kind of more parity, if you will, and the skill gap is shortened up. They are still juggling here, but they're all here. We're just waiting for them to realize that everyone's here. You guys are here. You guys are here. Let's go. We're ready. And just like that, we are going to get straight underway in this tournament. Nova versus Set to Destroy. Nova in blue, Set to Destroy in orange, and off we go. There goes almost with an immediate fake on the kickoff, Prime Thunder, but it gets knocked back to his end. He is going to go up for this, get back to midfield, right over to Wonder, but Wonder's going to knock that to the corner. Immediately caught by Memory. Now Memory looking to generate an offensive opportunity off of this quick with Lemon Puppy, but it's turned right back away, and very back and forth between these two. And it looks like they are almost generating shots on net immediately on turnarounds in their own zone.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of turnarounds that turn into counterattacks from both teams, doing a great job of bringing the ball down in a way that the others can't really connect. So there's not really a lot of ping pong because they're bringing the ball down effectively. It's just the rotations from both teams pretty solid right now. So no shots really looking to go in just yet.
Halcyon getting this one down over to Memory. And not really a play they can get there, but they're going to opt for Lemon Puppy, and it's going to sail to the other side of Nova territory. And trying to get something going here is Set to Destroy, but it's going to be cleared away. Pyre waiting for a pass broken up by Memory, as still very back and forth between these two with just over a minute gone. Pyre trying to tap this one up for Wonder, broken up at least shortly by Lemon Puppy. Pyre catching that one anyway, staying right on top of it. There's Pyre over to Prime Thunder. Prime Thunder going to put it off to the corner and going to be knocked away by Lemon Puppy off on that shot opportunity. Good save by Lemon Puppy. Even though it was pretty much right to him. There he gets a nice little tap off the back wall, but gets immediately turned away. And opportunities left and right here as Pyre tries to take a shot onto the net and saved by Memory as he met him right there on the challenge. That was going to be Halcyon back over to Memory. And Memory going to try to play this right off of Wonder's car. He's going to opt here for Halcyon. Halcyon going up for this high off the back wall. Pass to himself. Memory looking to keep this in play. Offensive opportunity here, maybe for Set to Destroy. Trying to set this over towards the net, but it's going to sail to the other side. And about 3 minutes gone now. You have 3 shots for Nova and only 1 for Set to Destroy, but it's really looked like they have control. And here with the double spray off the backboard, Lemon Puppy trying to get that one for Memory. Memory missing it, and then 2 whiffs. Oh, and Pyre had a chance, but Lemon Puppy was able to get back, and then Memory was able to make the save as they were able to get back in just in nick of time. That was dangerous for Set to Destroy, but they come away clean.
Yeah, dangerous for Set to Destroy, but a failed opportunity from Nova. They had Set to Destroy on the back end, even beating them to the ball. They just weren't able to knock it down. Lemon Puppy got the clear, and the rest of the members were able to come back effectively and stop what could have been almost a goal from Nova.
Yeah, and right now, it's still back and forth. Even that halfway through this game, just that one opportunity, I thought, Nova was going to get that one. Wonder, Prime Thunder, and Pyre all trying to get this out of their own end. And Lemon Puppy's going to be the one who comes up with it deep in Nova territory. He does lose control of the ball, knocked away by Pyre, picked up by Wonder. Wonder towards the net. That's going to be met by Memory and then followed up by Halcyon. Back over to Lemon Puppy. Lemon Puppy actually missing that one. Prime Thunder going to try to take advantage, knock it back into Set to Destroy territory. And a play opportunity maybe here for Nova, but it's knocked away by Memory. Coming up Pyre for the rebound. High off the backboard, met again by Memory. Memory having great defense on this series of shots by Nova.
Yeah, you got to
running away with it. It's almost Halcyon. He had 1 man to beat, couldn't get there in time. Prime Thunder able to beat another defender there. And Wonder not able to get to that one. Memory immediately turning this around. The shot towards the net. Pyre knocks it away. There. Coming up, Wonder. Taps it once, taps it twice towards the net. And he's going to be saved by Memory. And Daz, that's pretty much been the story for Set to Destroy. Just incredible defense, just not a lot of offense coming out from them, even though they've had good ball control coming out of their own zone.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Nova. They're doing a good job. They have they're up on the counter in terms of shots compared to Nova, compared to Set to Destroy. But you have to remember, these guys have been playing in RLCS for about a week or so, got past qualifiers. They're learning a lot from just being under constant pressure.
Oh, what a
so. I was going to say.
Yeah, it looked like that one might have been going in. Words are hard. It's going to be a quick pass over to Halcyon, but it's going to be just wide of the net, hitting the post. 45 seconds left to go. Still 0-0. Almost a redirect right towards the net. Memory trying to pick that one up, and it's going to be sent to space. And coming back down to earth, picking it up was Prime Thunder, but both teams just going to kind of reset for a second here. Lemon Puppy going to take this one out of his own zone. Now back towards midfield and now into Nova territory. Lemon Puppy loses that ball. Memory going to keep this in play. Back over to Lemon Puppy. Opting for Halcyon here. See if they make a play happen. High off the back wall, looking for something, but it's going to be played away by Wonder. Back over to Prime Thunder, immediately turning this one around and gone up by Memory. Well, Memory defensively has been all over this ball, not allowing solid shot opportunities for Nova when they might have had one, playing well off the backboard, playing nice in the air, and even playing well in midfield. That's going to be a quick shot there with 3 seconds left. We might have overtime 0-0.
Yeah, looking to be an overtime. We'll have to see if Nova can score a 0-second goal with that touch from Pyre. Not looking like it. Man, very back and forth. I'm going to go with Set to Destroy, though, to take this OT just because they've had possession in Nova's end for a majority of the match. Doing a great job in terms of rotating.
And here, in the first 10 seconds of overtime, trying to get immediate offense going is Nova. Is rotating around. Pyre able to get it past one, but right on the defenses, none other than Memory able to clear this one at least back to midfield. Trying to come up to challenge his own slap up to the air, but Prime Thunder knocking it away. And here coming around, Lemon Puppy towards Nova's net, going to be knocked away, keeping it in play. Halcyon opting for Memory here off the sidewall, and just no solid shots on net really all game for Set to Destroy as they try to get these passes set up. And again, I've been saying Set to Destroy has had some great defense coming out. That's just because Nova's putting on so much offense. But Nova, when they have to play defensively, play well, limiting these shots on net.
Yeah, two sides to every story. I do feel like both teams are doing a great job on both sides of the field, offense and defense. You could say Set to Destroy's offense is not as good as Nova's, but you could also say that their defense is just slightly better.
Pyre getting this one over to Wonder. Wonder just a little too far away from that ball to make anything happen. Now trying to bully Halcyon away from that ball. Memory getting blown up as he takes a shot towards the net. And Pyre at least going to try to clear this one away, but he's beat by Lemon Puppy there. Pyre towards the net. It's going to be a slow floater, though, and easily cleared away by Memory. Back over to Halcyon, picked by Prime Thunder with a shot straight towards the net, saved by Lemon Puppy. Now off the back wall is Wonder. Pyre getting a double tap the wrong way, and that's going to be played back away. Lemon Puppy looking to clear this one out. Pyre able to fight for that ball and get it back in midfield, but coming up with it again is Halcyon. Halcyon rolling against the backboard. Pyre going to play right down and stay on top of that ball. But keeping it back in play is Set to Destroy. See if they can get a solid shot here. Oh, it's going to be Lemon Puppy back over. Was able to get it past one defender, but it went right into Wonder's car, and Wonder gets blown up for it as Pyre trying to get to that one, but it's going to be Halcyon on the attack. Halcyon trying to get this one over Pyre. Pyre flipping it towards the net, then almost taking advantage was Halcyon, but he wasn't able to get that one in. And coming down his Memory with the dunk. It's going to be saved by Prime Thunder. And 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this overtime, finally Set to Destroy finds some solid shots onto the net, but it is met with nothing as Nova was able to save them. A quick another shot almost by Lemon Puppy, but he wasn't able to come up with the ball. It's going to be cleared away by Nova.
Sorry. But I was watching because I thought Memory's going to send another high shot. They've been doing a great job in terms of just pressuring.
Oh my goodness, Halcyon. Halcyon almost split the defenders in the most, or squeezed it, if you will, past both of them and almost scored that one. Pyre, though, going to try to clear this one away, but right now Set to Destroy is all over this ball in overtime as we approach about 3 minutes gone in here, Daz, and as Set to Destroy, they've been getting this offense going late. I'm not sure really who's going to win this game at this point. He gets off the crossbar. Lemon Puppy took that shot, and then it just played pinball against about 4 cars, and unable to find the net. This ball just will not go into the back of either team's net.
Yeah, Set to Destroy really trying to pressure Nova, though, to see if they can make them crack. They've sent shot after shot, and pretty much for the past minute or so, had possession on Nova's end. Nova has to get this ball out of the zone and start doing the same thing for Set to Destroy. Otherwise, this could be bad for them.
Memory going to try to play this one out, and can't really get that one past Wonder. He was able to tap that one up, but Prime Thunder going to meet Lemon Puppy on the challenge, as this ball is now kind of dangling right in front of Set to Destroy's net. There's Wonder with another tap right off the crossbar, and then saved by Halcyon in the nick of time. Halcyon going to try to run this one out towards midfield. Halcyon, one defender to beat, but he can't beat Prime Thunder's. If you even wanted to hit that ball another way, the ball was just too far away from him. There's Lemon Puppy back over to Halcyon. Halcyon, that play broken up by Wonder, played back in by Memory. And here comes Memory opting for Lemon Puppy here towards the center of the field, and it's going to go to the other side of Nova territory. But right now, Set to Destroy putting on some pressure here, low off the backboard, to that same side of Nova's zone. Halcyon and Memory both going for the pinch. Can't find it. Broken up by Prime Thunder. Prime Thunder gets it past Lemon Puppy. Trying to flick that one past Memory, but Memory able to pitch that save against the back wall. And now trying to get this one out again is Lemon Puppy. Uh-oh, that's a power play opportunity. Prime Thunder, he wasn't able to Wonder bullies his way into the net. And Nova taking game one against Set to Destroy.
Prime Thunder comes up on top of this, ends up losing control, but Wonder reacts so quickly to the ball to come up and challenge. Memory's not really moving, so the way Wonder presses the ball, it makes it bounce right off of Memory's card and into the net. That's a great way to win an OT, just really ending up forcing that one in.
Yeah, and that demo setting all of that up, just able to get that one in. You know, that's not much else you could say about that. It's becoming increasingly They said it, time and again. You saw it in RLCS this weekend. Words are apparently hard today. That demolitions are becoming a huge part of these pros games, and it's just led me to say time and again. There are three phases to Rocket League: offense, defense, and demolitions. One of the main things about threes plays is you have to try to generate as many man advantages as you possibly can. And what better way than to take someone completely out of the game for a few seconds?
Yeah, you're right. Demos are becoming the norm a little bit, becoming the meta almost for Rocket League offense. A lot of pro teams starting to do a little bit of extra. You get a demo, and then you also set yourself up for a get pass play. There's so many things you can do while not on the ball, and we'll see how that comes into effect when we get started with game 2. Yeah,
and right now it's time to destroy an elimination station, and quickly off the face-off on the crossbar. Prime Thunder trying to put that one towards the net, and
what a shot!
What a pass, and what a shot! And Set to Destroy responding quickly here in game number 2.
The lob from Memory, and then Halcyon gets up into the air, beats Wonder to the ball, and has a nice angle to get that past Pyre and into the net. What a shot. Great way for Set to Destroy to start this one off.
And it can definitely be a tone setter coming off as Prime Thunder tried to do at the very beginning. Not able to find the net, and Memory going to play over to Lemon Puppy, but it's going to be broken up by Prime Thunder. And Prime Thunder trying to set something up, but again, all over that ball, Halcyon. Around midfield it goes Pyre. He has an open net. All he has to do is shoot this one in, and that's exactly what he's going to do as he puts his team in to a tie game. Nova and Set to Destroy 1-1.
Yeah, all Pyre really had to do on that one was get it past a Memory, and then ball easily bounced off the backboard. There's a lot of commitment from the offensive play for Set to Destroy, and it only took one beat for Pyre to lead into a goal.
Tapping there, Prime Thunder trying to go for a fake, but instead Halcyon is going to dunk it right on top of him. Going to be cleared away by Wonder. Wonder getting it over one defender, but catching that right down. Halcyon looking for, or not Halcyon, Memory, excuse me, looking for Halcyon maybe, but he takes his own pass. And Lemon Puppy is Set to Destroy going for the real slow play here. And the slow play ends up being a no play, as this one's just kind of dangling around midfield. Halcyon almost comes up with that ball somehow after having to fight around two other Nova cars. It gets cleared away here as a quick shot fast roller towards Memory. And in midfield, Lemon Puppy looking for a shot here maybe, or he's just going to play down and play that boost control. It's going to be cleared out by Nova. It's going to be Pyre trying to get that one over Lemon Puppy. Lemon Puppy able to meet him on the challenge, and now we are seeing a little bit of that ping pong. We volleyball now, boys, Daz. We volleyball.
We volleyball, that's what that is.
Yeah, just back and forth constantly, at this point. But playing it quickly, a shot. It's going to be saved, by Wonder from Memory. Lemon Puppy keeping this in play. They are keeping it shallow in Nova territory, but again, it's kind of the same story as we saw last game. Just not a lot of solid shots on net from Set to Destroy, but good ball control overall.
Yeah, we're seeing definitely good ball control from them. They have to be careful, though, because Nova's been making quick plays, and those quick plays have led to goals. We've seen them do it once in an OT. That's how they got tied back up on this one. So this game isn't really about control. It's more so about getting opportunities and making them count.
Well, here, Lemon Puppy going to try for another opportunity as he's going to bounce out against the back wall low. Halcyon going to catch this one. He almost gets it past Wonder, but Wonder able to slam that to the other side of the field. Picking it up, Prime Thunder looking for Wonder. He doesn't need to. Actually, he's going to take the shot, and it's going to be saved by Memory. And really just hit it right into Memory on that play. Wonder trying to keep this one in, broken up by Lemon Puppy. And Prime Thunder playing it right back in, high off the backboard. Looking for that ball was Pyre. It was going to be knocked away by two members of Set to Destroy. So we approach the halfway point. It is 1-1. Two more goals scored at this point than there was in game one, but it's really the same story for these two teams. Going up quickly. It's almost getting that dunk down, but he was sailed just a little above. and wasn't able to get the tap there. And quickly, it's going to be Prime Thunder. There's no one in the net.
Oh, what a save!
Halcyon, but they got to get that one out of their own net. How did he save that one? Halicon, please. Back around, played again. Prime Thunder back over to Wonder. He's able to beat Lemon Puppy on that ball in their corner, but it's going to be cleared away again. And wow, Set to Destroy. Possibly just, I'm not going to say possibly, they got away with one there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So they got caught out, and then Halcyon had to struggle back.
No!
Oh, but he can't make that one.
And then Halcyon, after he had the incredible save, he makes the incredible whiff, and it's 2-1 Nova.
Yeah, you go from making a tough save to just really getting a bad jump and not making contact. That's quite a 360 to make, but they got work to do now to get back into this one.
Yeah, and right now, Set to Destroy plenty of time to get back into this game, but the way that this series has been going, how defensive it has been, 1 goal deficit just feels monumental. That's the word. Similar spelling there. Anyways, Memory taking this ball to midfield. Lemon Puppy tried to play the bully, but Prime Thunder went right over him and he was able to break that play away. And it's going to be Prime Thunder actually playing the Enforcer and almost trying to generate a quick power play opportunity, but he gets back in time, able to clear that one to the corner, played right back in by Pyre, met again by Memory, as that's going to be pushed to the other side of Set to Destruct zone. And cleared back, it goes straight towards the net. See if Set to Destroy can get something going. Lemon Puppy battling away, and then that's going to be a power play quickly for Set to Destroy, but it was cleared away by Prime Thunder there. Over Halcyon trying to take the pass from Memory, and it's cleared away with less than a minute left to go. Set to Destroy. That might have been an opportunity they needed. Almost doing that to Pyre! You passed it right to him, and now it's 3-1 with 54 seconds left to go.
Jordan, you're messy. But that's exactly what he did. He did end up getting a mistouch, pass it basically right to Pyre, and then couldn't connect on the challenge, thus leading yet to another goal. I told you, Nova, great to make quick plays, and all it takes is just one mistouch.
And Set to Destroy had an opportunity after they were able to take one guy out of the play. And Lemon Puppy going to take a shot here off the crossbar, bounces straight down, and that's going to be no, it's not cleared away by Prime Thunder. Met on that play by Halcyon, but they do not have control of this ball here. There's Lemon Puppy flicking that one over to Memory. What a shot! What a redirect! Oh my goodness! And they pull within one. Set to Destroy.
Yeah, Memory completely making up for the goal he gave to Pyre here. Pass from Lemon Puppy right to him, gets a nice back flick and flicks it over Prime Thunder's car. Sweet, sweet goal. They have 39 seconds now to tie this up.
And a big face-off win would be huge to try to get something going quickly for them. A little bit of time left, but not a lot. Prime Thunder getting it past both Halcyon and Lemon Puppy. Halcyon looking to try to play this one out. He's able to beat Wonder. Over towards midfield, the ball goes. No one really having the beat on Pyre there, but Memory just does his job and spikes that ball right down. Lemon Puppy going to play that one in towards the net. Both Wonder and Prime Thunder going up for that. Looking to take a shot quickly as Memory, but it's going to be wide. 15 seconds left now, keeping this one in play. What a nice tap. Lemon Puppy going to try to get this one over Wonder. Wonder able to make a nice challenge and get that ball off to the corner. Pyre with a good follow-up and 5 seconds left. They're going to pull off some ridiculous shenanigans to score this goal here. And here they might get it. Lemon Puppy, he has the boost. He's going to tap that. It's going to hit the ground. And for a second,
no, I can't do it again.
I know. Nova taking this series against Set to Destroy, and really that game too just could have either game could have gone either way. And like we said, these are two teams that were really fighting for those RLCS spots, and had one game gone a different way, Nova might be in as well, but they are not. And Set to Destroy is in, but Set to Destroy is now gone from the Tournament of Champions. They won't be the champions of Ship Pro League today. But overall, a great series by these teams.
Oh, well, I mean, that was a very interesting series. Like we talked about how Set to Destroy had basically all the possession for the most parts of the game, but they had the least amount of goals. If you compare 4-2 throughout this series, Nova really just took whatever opportunity or whatever tiny little hole that Set to Destroy was giving them and just drove it home all the way. Great hard work put in for that win.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job to Nova winning the first game in this pool of this tournament. Words. We'll be right back with our next game, guys. I'm Jorby, please. He's Dazarin. We'll see you real shortly.
just shake serious. She's falling too far with salt in the sky.
saga begins. Begin war.
All right, guys, we are back and we're going to bring you the next matchup just shortly. It's going to be NRG versus Freestylers in Disguise. Just want to get a few things out of the way before we do that. I'm Jory, please. He's Dazarin. And guys, just want a few things. So for this tournament champions, I misspoke. All right, I misspoke before we went to break, and it's actually a double elimination. So Set the Destroy's not out of it yet. It was my bad. I messed up.
Yeah,
But
this Jorby's bad.
regardless,
Just blame Jorby.
if you guys, the prize pool is $500 plus donations. If you would like to donate to the prize pool, if you just type in !Matcherino in Twitch chat, you can go to that page and donate. Any donations you guys throw away, that'd be awesome. Again, it all goes back to the players. $400 for first place, 100 to second place, and all of the Matcherino donations go to the winner of the tournament. So just wanted to throw that out there. But these two teams, I think this is going to be a real good matchup. As Freestylers being one of those bubble teams that had a chance to make league play that didn't quite make it against arguably the top team in North America, Freestylers and NRG.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's really impressive they were able to take out Take 3. I was actually looking forward to the NRG Take 3 match because they don't play each other in RLCS until like literally the last week 5. So we will literally have another month until we get to see this matchup. So I was a little sad, Daz, but this though, I am impressed from the Freestylers in Disguise team. I've looked over a lot of their replays from qualifiers. I know their manager Jimmer, and personally, Safu is one of my favorite players. And so is Carmen and Pepper, but really, really excited to see what they can do against this NRG matchup. Because, like you said, they're one of the top teams in NA right now.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like I said, so you're saying that as long as it's a solid matchup, you'd be a happy Daz, not a sad Daz.
I'm not saying it's not a solid matchup. I'm just saying I was expecting Take 3 to win, and they weren't able to take it. I was a little disappointed because I wanted to see the RLCS matchup and a little bit earlier. So when that came time, I could be like, Take 3 are going to take it. But
it's going to happen. But it's not going to happen because Freestylers beat them.
Yep.
Hey, well, that's the same thing that we were saying at the beginning of the tournament is just the skill gap between number 1 and I'll just say number 12 is so much smaller than it has been in past seasons that those upsets, if you will, if you call Freestylers against Take 3 an upset, they're more likely to happen just because all it takes for one of these teams is to go on a hot streak, and Radiance is a prime example if you want to look at RLCS, and in this very tournament, Freestylers beating Take 3 in that in the winners part of this tournament.
Yeah, definitely so. And then even today, if you were looking at Radiance beforehand, they did end up upsetting Iris before they went into RLCS. Changed name to Set to Destroy now, but we just saw them lose to Nova, a team that didn't even qualify. So that's almost an upset in itself. And then the same thing with the Freestylers and Take 3. Like you hit it on the nail where most teams are like around the same area in skill. There are a few things though that like top number 1 teams know and can execute that's much better from like the lower half of the the top, I want to say top 8, top 12 teams in RLCS. So, but for the bottom 8, they're kind of like still around the same level as the bubble teams. So when the upsets happen, it's really interesting to like look at.
No, absolutely, and I think you and I have talked about it before, and I think even when RLCS was going on was that I think the story of these top players is the top teams, they're the most adaptable and they make better adjustments, and I think that's kind of been the difference between the top and the bottom, if you will, is the top teams make better adjustments. Still waiting for all of our players to get in here, guys, for this match to get going. And as soon as they're ready to go, we'll be ready to go. So really, me and Daz are just stalling for time, just talking about lots of things. But hey, just going off of the making better adjustments. I mean, we can just use if any of you tuned into RLCS this Saturday and you watched probably the best NA matchup of the weekend, which was G2 versus Atelier. I don't care how it's pronounced. I'm pronouncing it, but Atelier going up 2-0 in the series, and then G2 just completely changed how they started attacking the ball, how they played defensively, and Atelier they didn't have an answer for it, and they couldn't adjust to it, and G2 reverse swept them. So and it was one of the better series because of it.
Yeah, I remember we were watching it together. We were talking, and the way one of us described it was one team, Atelier had like one combo or like one button that they were spamming that were helping them out, and then G2 had like a full book of combos that they could just easily whoop out, and then they're like, oh well, this isn't working, let me just use this one, and then that's how they were able to come back. It's absolutely crazy, but it goes on to your point that these teams are very good at adapting mid-series if they need to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's just been circle back. It's just been the story for it. Or it's like playing Tekken Tag Team, and really you're only good with one character in Tekken, and you just pick it a second. But like G2 is like a master with 2 characters, and they're just like, well, I'm just gonna switch this other character, and you're not gonna be able to do anything. I like making the adaptabilities. We're still waiting for our players to get in here and get going for this game. Hey, Freestylers, Energy, we're ready for you.
Just waiting on NRG. We do have FID in the lobby, but
it looks like one of our players' internet went down, so we're waiting for them to get back. Probably, maybe one day if their internet comes back up. So we're just waiting patiently.
Well, Jorby, so
yes.
I'm gonna read you the week 2 matchups for RLCS.
Okay.
I want you to tell me who you're going with and why. So the first game, which is gonna be it's gonna be Genesis versus Atelier.
Oh, Genesis.
Why?
Genesis in 4. I think Genesis for I honestly can't give you a specific reason other than they kind of have a similar play style to that of G2. Not like they don't. G2 is very very speedy. They beat you on speedy passes and they attack you really fast. That's like their main style of play. And the way Genesis kind of attacks you is sort of the same way. They kind of just consistent offensive pressure once they get control of the ball. And in Atelier, when G2 kind of turn the tables on them, they were never able to get it out, and then not able to. We like to say all of us, like pretty much all of our casters, that we say that they like to clear. NA likes to do hard clears out of their own zone and then try to get something going once you're on the other side of the field. And I think that in EU you try to do like the passes in your own zone, and because that's probably the only way you can try to get it by people like Genesis and G2. And Atelier doesn't really have that style of play where they're doing a lot of passes out of their own zone, trying to force a positional error by the other team. So that's why I kind of think Genesis kind of has the upper hand there against them. But Daz, guess what? Jacob made it back. So we are going to get going. It is going to be Garrett G, Jacob, and Moses. Moses subbing in for NRG, and Freestylers in Disguise going to be all of them. You know them, you love them. Karma, Pepper, and Sathu. Underway we go in game number 1 of this game. And it's going to be Moses taking this ball right at the kickoff. Actually, he's going to shoot this straight towards the net. And pushing that right down is Pepper. Trying to get that one over to Sathu. Pepper going to take that one himself, though. Pepper off to the corner, trying to pass that one off to Sathu. It's going to be cleared away by Garrett G. Only for a momentary notice as Karma comes in for the pick. The dangling tomato, 1-0, 17 seconds in.
So Pepper and Nomad able to bring out 2 members of NRG. Moses still on the way for the back rotation, so Karma's on a perfect opportunity. Only has to get it past Garrett, and she does. Great start for Freestylers in Disguise.
And right off this face-off, Freestylers getting that quick goal. And Freestylers has been that team in many tournaments. You watch them, they get hot, they will run through a tournament. And we might be seeing that here after that quick goal, but lots of Rocket League to play. The quick shot going to be saved, and almost getting that pick down was Jacob. Jacob is also known for them sexy picks. right in the middle of the offensive net, but cleared right back away by Karma. And it's hanging around in midfield. And here's some nice team plays in midfield coming out from Sathu and Karma. Pushed away Jacob, looking for that one. He flicks it. They tap that one up for
watch
Moses.
out.
Moses trying to punch it in. And still hanging around. And coming around to swoop it away was Karma after Sathu stopped that ball in its tracks right in front of the net. What a save by Freestylers.
Oh yeah, it was such a close situation, and it was kind of funny because you have I think it was Sathu and Moses. They were both just in front of the ball trying to beat the other, but neither of them had like any boost of power, so it just laid flat until Carver came in and cleared it. But yeah, very close situation for NRG, and very lucky Freestylers in Disguise Carver came to make it clear.
Moses trying to get something going there, but it was immediately knocked away by Sathu. And getting a pick there is going to be Pepper with a nice little flick down. He's going to air that one down. Oh, you almost made that was highlight worthy, but unfortunately saved and taken out of the play by Garrett G. Garrett G almost forcing that one in the net off the post, but it bounces the wrong way and it gets knocked out of the net twice there. NRG so close to a goal, and twice the ball just slowly knocked away from the net. Moses taking a shot here, going to be low off the backboard and knocked away, and also getting knocked away is Sathu. And Freestylers, you can play this out of their own net, and one of NRG's buddies getting sent to the Shadow Realm as this gets cleared out.
Oh man, but I am enjoying the pressure that I'm seeing from NRG. Garrett doing a great job sending a lot of shots into the net. Oh, but that's gonna slide in.
That was the enforcement by Karma. Pepper able to just roll this one in easily, and now it's 2-0 Freestylers. And good job by Karma there playing that enforcer.
Oh yeah, definitely. The bump from Stream Team Ohana Moses, yeah, I said the whole thing, was very key into scoring that goal. Karma, easy cyberbully.
Going up quickly for this is Karma off the face-off. Jacob going to try to catch this one out. He does get it past one, but playing it right back in is Pepper. Pepper with a double tap against the back wall. Going to be pushed back towards midfield, met by Jacob. Over to Garrett G, broken up by Karma. Over to the side, looking for a shot. Sathu going to be knocked away by Jacob. Jacob going to play this one in. Garrett G maybe looking for a pass. They're off the back wall. Garrett G's there, but so is Karma going to knock that one away. And Freestylers able to prevent a shot on net. Good shallow zone defense by them.
They're doing a great job on defense and just keeping control of the ball. You're up 2 goals. You're at the bottom half of the game now, so possession is very important. Not giving up the ball to NRG in a way that they can punish you, and then also being able to pressure them on offense is key. And that's what I thought they were doing. Oh, they got so lucky.
It's a double no because Sathu whipped and then it was wide anyway. It didn't matter. Garrett G now trying to keep this one in play, but it's going to be knocked away by Karma trying to find Pepper, and it ends up back in his own corner. Sathu going to try to play this one out to midfield, but right there waiting for it is Jacob. That's a pass from Moses back to Jacob off the back wall to Garrett G, and going to be broken up before it can get to him by Pepper, and there's going to be a shot by Moses slow. Jacob with another shot going to be saved by Karma as Karma and Pepper getting set up for this play, and it's going to be knocked away to the side. Jacob looking to take control of this ball. Coming for the pick is Pepper, as now Freestylers looking to try to turn what looked like a great passing opportunity for NRG, and was immediately broken up by Freestylers, and that's kind of been Freestylers' shtick in this game one so far.
Yeah, just been one. I've noticed they've been stealing a lot of boosts from NRG side, so just trying to starve them out. It's getting into a lot more of just a control-esque type of game, where for at least Freestylers, they're just trying to make sure that they have control of the whole pitch, despite if NRG have the ball or not.
There's going to be Jacob. He actually got hit on that play, and Garrett G had to be forced up, and there's Pepper. He gets that one in traffic. 3-0, 42 seconds left, and Freestylers looking to seal game one up.
Yeah, after Jacob and Moses go for the challenge on Sathu and lose, and then Garrett ends up redirecting it up in the air, there's really no one in the net, although we have a rotation from Jacob and Moses. They can't stop the shot from Pepper.
Now NRG find themselves in a 3-goal hole. There's Moses trying to meet Garrett G on that play off the backboard, but it is cleared away. And now with 30 seconds left, you got to score a goal every 10 seconds, and it's not looking like it's going to go that way for NRG. Had their offensive opportunities, but unfortunately no puck luck for NRG in game number 1, as time is ticking down, and even harder to score 3 goals in 15 seconds. Though not impossible, Daz. Not impossible, but still no goals on the board for them. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Maybe get a field goal going into game 2 here, but that's going to be knocked away again. And there's a shot towards the net. Pepper can't get there. And like I said, maybe a field goal going into game 2. Get some momentum going.
Yeah, nice little feels good goal from Moses. Ends up beating Safi to the ball, and then gets it wide to where Pepper can't get there. I think Pepper also gets bumped by Garrett, but either way, yeah, mainly just a feels good goal coming into the next one. It's what they need because Freestylers in Disguise came out guns blazing.
Yeah, they ain't in disguise in this game, coming out full force and winning this game by 2 and taking NRG to, well, I can't say elimination station because it's double elimination. Instead, I will say loser station.
I mean, if it's double elimination, then I mean, elimination
They get
station
eliminated
is pretty full.
It's a two-stop trip.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I give them on their first train. Be like, okay, here you go. You know,
Right.
you can get a little ride. We'll punch you a ticket.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. You get the ticket here, and then obviously you get another ticket on the second train home. If you maybe you won't even go home, you'll send someone else home. But story of that, I think there's a lot of stories, Daz. I like stories, but Freestylers having great defense. Only 4 shots on goal for them, and 3 of them going into the net. That's what I call efficiency. 10 coming out from NRG. So I think that's what we saw that game.
Yeah.
And I think NRG is just going to need to do more of that and just going to, have to try to force more in.
Yeah, definitely. So NRG, like they had so many opportunities that were like really close, but unable to convert. And it's kind of what killed them because after so many missed opportunities, it gets to you a little bit, and then Freestylers just completely putting salt in the wound and stepping on it, and that's how they won.
And right off the face-off, Karma was looking to get something going immediately, but Jacob going to clear that one away to the other side of the field. And now Moses going to play that off of Jacob. Jacob trying to get the redirect, wasn't able to find the ball. And now looking to play this one immediately out, but it's going to be caught by Garrett G. He does get the second tap before he gets sent away. Jacob towards the net, turned away by Karma. Over off onto the side. Moses taking a shot towards the net. It's going to be high off the backboard. And Garrett G trying to go up to get that one and going to be knocked away. Moses setting this one up for Jacob. Jacob trying to get a shot towards the net. He does, but it's going to be off the back wall. Moses can't get to that in time. Broken up by Sathu over to Karma. And now Garrett G able to break that one up. There's going to be a shot quickly going to be met immediately by Jacob right off the crossbar before it can get there. And he's able to get the second challenge there. Jacob has it open.
Watch
He can get
out.
that time. And playing or getting right in his way was Sathu. Really the only play Sathu could have made on that ball.
Yeah, Safi did a great job getting it clear at a tough spot. That was almost a runaway goal from Jacob, but now you have NRG back on the defense, having to stop this Freestylers attack. They could do so. This is another breakaway opportunity, and the redirect goes in.
Yes, Jacob. I'm sorry. I'm not biased towards that.
You're totally fangirling.
It was just, it was an open net, and I hate when any player misses an open net. So Jacob, it hit off the post. That's why I freaked out for a minute. But anyways, I digress. NRG finds their first lead in this series. They do have to win this one to force game 3 against Freestylers in this pools round in the Tournament of Champions Shift Pro League tournament. Knocked away. Moses getting bumped, but he was able to half flip back around and try to get to that ball, but just can't really find himself right. He does end up with it eventually. No one really there to follow up right on his pass over towards the net. Garrett G back over to Jacob. Jacob towards the net. 2 defenders there. Able to make that save was Pepper. And now Pepper staying on this ball. Back down. Getting it or punching it past and getting blown up on that play. Karma. But still in play for Freestylers is coming up now. Pepper trying to get that one, but he cuts under it. And it's going to be cleared back to the other side of the zone by NRG. Freestylers not able to get anything going from midfield.
Yeah, the demo for Karma, you thought possession would change, but really it gives Safi and Pepper permission to move forward. So they try to apply as much pressure to NRG as they can. Can't knock anything down yet. And now we're almost approaching the halfway mark. And Freestylers, they have some work to do.
And Garrett G trying to get this one out. And Karma already up for it. And right there, Pepper trying to tee that one up back to Karma, but all over it was Garrett G. And now Jacob waiting for Garrett G to get it over. He does catch the ball after it was knocked away by a member of Freestylers. That's going to be Pepper back over to Sathu. Now Karma keeping a play over to Sathu. The pass, he can't make it. Literally pixels between him and the ball as that's going to be knocked away to Moses. Back over to Jacob. Jacob trying to get it right on his undercarriage, but is knocked away again. Now Freestylers under some pressure here by NRG. Trying to clear it out of their corner. as Pepper does get it back to at least midfield, but all three members of NRG all over midfield. Jacob getting it past both defenders on his way, but no members of NRG there to really take advantage of that pass, and then trying to get a power play set up. It is for Knots as Pepper able to hit this one out towards Karma in offensive territory now for Freestylers. And again, knocked away by Moses Daz, and very back and forth here after NRG's goal. And Freestylers got to get something going offensively here as they had to make another save.
Yeah, definitely so. They have 3 saves so far this game. Been back on their side on defense more so than offense in the past minute. And it needs to be the opposite. You need to be pressuring NRG more and following up on these shots, doing better on rotations. It's going to be tough for them though, because NRG are holding out in a very solid fashion.
Going up to the fight on the sidewall is Karma, but it's going to be met back around. Keeping it in play. Sathu over to Karma, back to Sathu. Sathu going to up there for Pepper.
Fake!
As Pepper is 1-1. That's all I got to say about that. 1:08 left to go.
Easy incoming from Sathu as he just twirls in the air and Jacob jumps to match his touch. But Pepper had to have said, I got it. And then Sathu just immediately stays in the air, lets Pepper come right under him, sends a shot in, and now we back tied up, boys.
They're meeting on the challenge, Moses. And now NRG going to have to find the net again. It's been difficult for them in this series, but knocked away by 2 members of FID. Karma rolling this off the back wall, off of Moses. Actually blows Moses off. Take a shot off his rolling into the net anyway. And Pepper is peppering shots in front of the net, and it's 2-1 with 48 seconds left to go.
Karma with the salt demo, and Pepper doing what his name exactly says and applying some pepper on the shot. It was a great play. Good job from Karma setting it up, and great job from Pepper being able to knock it down.
They have to face off quickly. Winning that one was Karma. And trying to fight Moses off for that ball doesn't matter because Pepper's going to play that one back in. Now NRG find themselves in a 1-goal hole after just immediately being up 1 goal for most of the game. And right there, Moses is going to take a shot. He goes low, and they went high. And it's 2-2 with 33 seconds left to go.
The second goal in a row we've seen where it looks like someone's going high, then they really go low. That Sathu got baited out. He jumped for the play. If he would have stayed low, he could have made the clear. But now back tied up, next goal. I don't even know, because we've had a lot of goals in like the past 30 seconds.
Yeah, after virtually no offense the entire game, shots have been going off left and right, and now Moses is looking to put another shot on the board. It's going to be off the back wall and knocked away by Sathu. Coming Karma back over to Sathu, broken up by Jacob. And now Pepper looking to play this one back in. Off to the corner, looking to pinch it against the back wall. He can't find it, but it bounces high for Sathu. Sathu going to tap that low, and Jacob going to clear that one away. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Back and forth. Oh, and getting bumped away was Garrett G bumping away Sathu to prevent any kind of crazy redirects, and we got overtime.
Yeah, definitely so nice overtime. If Freestylers can keep up the pressure and take control of this matchup, they can definitely come out on top. But if they start to slip, you can expect NRG to punish them. But we'll end up having to see for ourselves real soon.
In midfield, Pepper going to play this one into the zone, but didn't have a solid play there. High on the back wall, going to be cleared away by Garrett G. Garrett G still on this ball at the challenge. Jacob going to come down with it, a shot towards the net, high off the back wall, met immediately by Pepper to put it back, and it's put back again. And back down, or towards their net. Sathu able to get the follow-up, but it's still in their zone. Pepper able to clear that one away. Jacob with a quick shot towards the net, going to be saved by Sathu, who's going to have to do it again, and he can't, as Garrett G gets that goal, and NRG forces game 3 against Freestylers in disguise.
Yep, after the Karma miss, it was just Sathu and net, and then NRG saw the opportunity. As soon as Karma missed, you have a rotation from Garrett and Moses to both challenge. Moses lets Garrett take the shot, and he finishes that game. What a win for NRG and OC.
Yeah, and like we said, a game that had no offense whatsoever, had 4 goals in a minute. These teams are just capable of scoring bunches of goals in no time flat. Still, I think the scoreline telling a similar story from game number 1. Just not a lot of shots on net from Freestylers, and just a flurry of them from NRG. Freestylers obviously making the most of their opportunities, but they might have to generate a little more offense here against NRG in game 3 if they want to pull away from them here.
Yeah, it seems as though when they do use their pressure from offense, that they can come out on top. It's just a matter of really maintaining that consistency And we saw the way they lost overtime. There was basically 2 whiffs back to back, and NRG had an easy pressure opportunity on just a Safi by itself. So they just really have to stay consistent, and then that'll really help them out a lot more, I believe.
Well, we will see who moves on in the upper half of this bracket, if you will, as Freestylers in Disguise and NRG gonna play game number 3 here. And the other one taking the first part home of Elimination Station, at least. Play down around. Jacob back over to Garrett G. Garrett G gonna take a shot towards the net. Coming up, trying to make a save. He can't. 1-0. NRG goes up real quickly.
First 15 seconds of the game. Game starts out super slow, but just like that, a pass from Jacob to Garrett G sends the ball zooming into the net. Pepper could not get up in time, and that's a nice start for NRG, just completely changing the pace in a matter of a second.
They're quickly on the face-off. Garrett G looking to try to play that one, and it's actually going to generate a shot on net for them. And immediately cleared away, and a shot quickly going to be turned away by Garrett G. Moses now trying to get the follow-up, caught by Sathu. Sathu going to play it over towards the net, and or not Sathu, excuse me, Pepper. Watching 2 players at the same time and saying the wrong ones. Moses back around to Garrett G. Garrett G looking for that redirect, and he can't find it as Karma going to come away with this to the corner. Taking it herself, Karma. Looking for a shot towards net. Garrett G going to at least break that one up for now. He does get the second tap there. Back over to Moses. Now Moses over to Jacob. Jacob, that ball was met by Sathu to keep that from getting over to his teammate. And good defense there by Freestylers. Challenging right where they needed to.
Yep, great job from them. They still need to be able to keep the pressure up on NRG, send more shots on there, and just take control of the ball. And then once we can see some consistent amount of shots coming out from them, we might be able to see another goal get knocked down. It's going to be tough, though. NRG still applying a lot of pressure.
Oh, Garrett G getting that second tap off the back wall, and Jacob looking for the rebound, but Sathu was able to clear that one away. Sathu still on this ball low against right next to the net, as NRG looking to clear this one out and generate another shot opportunity. Maybe no, it's going to be knocked away by Sathu. And now Sathu in midfield trying to fight off Moses for this ball, and NRG is just all over this right now. Back over to Jacob. Jacob looking for something, and they find nothing as Freestylers breaks that one off the ceiling. Sathu looking for the shot. It's going to be high. It's going to be close, and Garrett G is going to be able to make that save as coming back around, Karma trying to keep this in play, but it's knocked away by Garrett G. Back to midfield. We approach the 3-minute mark. That's going to be Karma taking the pass. Back over. Pass get to Sathu and broken up again by Moses. Karma back over to Pepper. The passing plays by FID here in the offensive zone, and then trying to generate a power play opportunity off of it, but no one's in position as this one's going to get cleared away by Moses.
Yeah, what Safi was trying to do, he was trying to pass it back to Pepper, but Pepper had a bad front flip and just immediately kind of noped out the play because it wasn't a clear rotation to offense from him, so it would just be better to go on defense. Either way, if they were able to keep those passes off and demos, it would have helped them out so much.
Karma almost trying to put that one in herself, but it was knocked out, and then Safi gonna take a shot, and he sneaks it into the corner, and it's 1-1. Freestylers in Disguise tying it up.
Beautiful shot placement here. Pepper gets the pass up. Safi goes up, fixes his car, gets it above Moses, but just closer to the net that it's going to be Garrett even if he makes contact. What a shot from Safi.
And now less than half this game left to go. Again, it's just been this whole series has kind of told the same story between these two teams. Not a lot, although NRG only registering 3 shots on net, FID meeting them there. So at least a little different in that department. And coming up, making a shot there off the post. Not able to get that was Pepper. He opts for Sathu here, and it's broken up by Moses. Garrett G back over to Moses. Moses trying to tap that up to somebody, but really is just trying to keep that one away from Freestylers. Coming up with it anyway is Sathu. And Sathu maybe wanted to tap Garrett G there, but he's going to opt to pass this one back over to Karma. Karma trying to take a dunk right on the mat, or Moses. Keeping it in play, though. Freestylers, a lot of great passes from them offensively. I think that's what's kind of limited NRG's shot opportunities, Des.
Yeah, because the way the shots are created, they're just like out of nothing. I've seen just 1 second rotation. Karma takes a peek, sees where Safi or Pepper are, makes a decision based on that. It's really quick in terms of pass plays, and it's throwing NRG off because they can't quite get a good read on them.
And right low off the crossbar, no one can find this ball. It's just hanging around, and Jacob's going to tap that high. Luckily, Karma right up waiting for that, getting it over to Sathu. Definitely a dangerous, not a place you want to be in if you're Freestylers. And then playing the bully on 2 people. Going to take a shot. That's going to go in. Sathu gets the goal, but give credit where credit is due to Karma, the enforcer, over in the corner.
Yes, knocks Jacob and Garrett out of the play. Moses has to do some fancy work to get there, but he just can't because Safi applying a lot of speed under the ball. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Without the demos from Karma, that ball was not going in.
Off this face-off now, Energy find themselves in a similar position that they found themselves late in game 2. Looking to extend their lead. He almost forces that into the net. That was Pepper. And over to Jacob. This is going to go. Less than a minute left to go. Energy trying to get a little more offense. Oh, dunking that one down was Jacob. That's still hanging around Freestyler's net. And they're able to at least get that one to the corner as all members are trying to clear this one out. Moses going to tap that one over to Garrett G. Garrett G going to throw that towards the net, but it's going to be wide and away in midfield. Moses looking from the pass from Jacob and knocked away again by Sathu. Back over to Pepper. Pepper with a shot towards the net, saved by Garrett G. 20 seconds left to go now. Energy's got to get something going here. This is not where they need to be in this kind of situation. Jacob going to try to turn this one around, but like you see these players, they can turn things around in a matter of 3 seconds. Less than 10 seconds left to go, and now they're trying to get something set up here. Moses gets past one, can't get that one past Karma. Coming up for another go around is Garrett G towards the net, and now there's no time left, and NRG gonna have to keep this one in the air to try to get this one into overtime, but playing it away is Sathu. Back over to Karma, who gets it into the net. The buzzer beater goal by Karma and Sathu, 3-1, and that will do it. Freestylers moving on.
And it could have just been NRG trying to do a tying goal, but no, Freestylers in the Sky said, we'll take that from you. We know how to do it, and they do it just like that. What a play from Safi and Karma.
Yeah, and that's a great way to just kind of finish things off. Just rub a little salt into the wound, if you will. Just a little update here from elsewhere in the bracket. G2 is in the playoffs. Surprise, surprise. So they will be moving on, guys. We will be right back with you with our next matchup. Our next matchup going to be Genesis versus Spectrum. That should definitely be a great one. We'll be right back real shortly. He's Dazrin. I'm Jorby. Please. We'll be right back.
I only miss you when the sun goes down. Oh, your voice is my favorite sound. Swaying like the palm trees, you and me with poetry, painting stories with our lips.
Lately I've been working on another level. Gonna get it all, no I never settle. I've been pressing down on the pedal, got the crown on my temple. I've been winning in the battle with the devil. Lately I've been working nightly till the sun up. This is really what you call the greatest come up. I've been reaching millions, I've been chasing billions. I've been murdering the game and only using brilliance. Now everybody taking cover cause I'm shooting for the masses. Killing the game and I'm doing the same in the classes. No one could ever go match this, no one could ever go past this. Waking up into the night, I've been thinking about life and I end up as
All right, guys, we're hopping straight into this Genesis versus Spectrum, and we're going to get this straight underway. The loser of this game, they're out. They're out completely. I was told that. And if I'm wrong, you can blame everyone but me.
So this time, if someone loses, then it's going to be a ticket punched home. That's what you're telling me.
Right. It is actually Elimination Station. This is part 2.
This is a battle in the station.
Exactly. And Genesis and Spectrum going to fight this one out as it's going a little bit back and forth against Spectrum, represented by Airzol and Raze. Genesis, Insolence, Chrome, and Classics. And immediately Classics putting that one towards the net. Ray is going to be able to make that save. Air looking for that, but it's played away by Classics. Back over to Chrome. Over to Insolence with a dunk down into the net. 1-0. A great team play by Genesis.
Yeah, I need Insolences to do that though at week 2 on Saturday because he's on my fantasy because he does stuff like that. What a shot! I'm so happy he got to the ball so fast. It was a great play by him, and Genesis already off to a quick start.
Got the face-off. Classics looking to get the advantage, but it's going to be Air coming up with the ball, and Air going in the air, trying to take a shot, and it's going to be knocked away by Insolence. It's going to be Classics to himself as Zol tries to take back control. It's going to be Chrome back over to Insolence. Insolence tapping at the Classics. Back over to the side. Classics trying to find Chrome. Chrome does find the ball, but he's met by Raze. Follow up by Zol to clear this one out. And a pick there quickly is saved by Air. And Ray's going to get the follow-up. And again, very back and forth, but Genesis getting solid shots on net here early.
Yeah, getting solid shots. They almost had a small little breakdown just now where we saw Insolences and Classics. They were bunched up, and then Chrome was in a bad spot in net. Although they are, the defense might not have to be a word because they're doing so well on offense right now.
That ball hit the inside of where the crossbar and the post meet, and it bounced out. And that's going to be knocked away by Chrome in front of his own net. All over that one. Spectrum was looking for an opportunity there. Classics over to Chrome. And
Wow, what a save!
You saved your own ball.
What a save!
Classics
Wow, what's happening?
By Raze. This isn't your season 2 Rocket League. This is where you gotta save your own goals now. That's part of the game. They're shooting it towards the net slowly as Raze, and Insolent's gonna clear that away. That was ridiculous, Dad.
Yeah, Chrome brought the ball literally all the way around the field on the wall to set it up just for Classics to block it. And then Insolence comes up, it gets blocked, then we go right around the whole entire field again. It's ridiculous.
Chrome looking to keep that in play, but it's going to be Air over to himself from Raised and knocked away by Chrome and Classics. And high off where the ceiling and the wall meet. Air coming up for this. He still has the boost waiting. I'm sorry, Zol going over to Air. There's a hard halfway through this game. Genesis still up 1-0 after that quick goal. Classics playing great defense for Spectrum. Now Insolence pushing this towards the net. It's sailing and able to knock that away quickly. But now it's going to be raised to the other side of Spectrum territory. And Insolence hits this about 1,000 times in the air before Chrome finally comes down, almost muscles it in, but it gets knocked away to the side. Bring up Air. Looking for something, anybody. Says someone please hit that ball. Raze finally comes up to make the challenge. Classics looking to try to keep this in Spectrum zone. That's going to be Insolence with an open net. It's going to be just off the post, and Classics can't find it either. And Genesis right now, their own worst enemy.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, they are sitting comfy with the one goal. Never mind.
Wait a minute. I have to rewatch this. It happened so fast. As going up, getting past one is Zol, and then getting the bounce right off of Chrome. Play pinball.
No problem. No problem. And I was just talking about Genesis having a 1-goal cushion. Yeah, that's gone now. We're tied up, and it's 1:40 left on the clock.
Yeah, and right now, it's going to be Spectrum getting advantage off that kickoff, and Raze is going to take a shot towards the net off to the corner. What a placement by Raze. 2-1, Spectrum immediately taking the lead.
Ray's on fire, and Classic's unable to defend his own goal, but he can defend Spectrum's goal pretty well. Either way, though, that was a good shot placement by Raze to get it past him. He's been on a tear so far, 2 goals back-to-back.
And now going to be Chrome and Air on this face-off. Looking to get advantage is Zol. He is going to get the second tap, but it's going to be Chrome who comes up with the ball, looking for Classics. Classics there, low off the back wall, ramp, and going to be cleared away. Back over towards midfield. Looking for some kind of advantage. No clear possession. Air looking for that clear possession. Back over to Raze. Raze towards the net slowly. Insolence looking to break that one up and then playing it right back into the zone. Zol trying to get this low off the backboard as it drops straight down off the ceiling. And going to be caught by Raze here. Still 2-1 Spectrum, less than a minute left to go. Genesis, flurry of shots by them. Just not able to find the net so far. And a lot of good clears and good defense by Spectrum. And here, almost doing it himself. Actually, he does. Zol! I tell you what, Zol, I've said pinball about 1,000 times in this match, but that's what Spectrum has been playing this whole. We're not playing Rocket League. We're playing pinball.
We'll just bounce it as many times off of Classics as we can.
Why not? Yeah, why not? anyways, now with a two goal lead here late, that's a much needed insurance goal for Spectrum. What kind of offense Genesis can generate in a flurry? They might even want a third. And there, where the ceiling meets the wall, Raze is going to roll that in, and they do get that third goal. And Spectrum up 4-1.
I want to look at Genesis placement on the play because Air pops it up, and then Chrome goes for it and whiffs. Insolences is on the wall, and Classic is on the way back for rotation. So it was really an open net for Raze to take that shot in.
And now Genesis is going to have to make some crazy plays here if they want to come back in this game. They do have another game to come back and find their jorbles, as I like to say.
Jorbles? What's a jorble?
Like it's you know how people say find their marbles? Well, you gotta find your jorbles. This is when I just tilt and I can't find myself. Anyways, that's gonna be thrown back to Air. Air gonna get that over towards the net. It's gonna be saved, still hanging around the net. Insolence and Chrome coming up with it. It's not as depressing as I make it sound. I promise. And so pushes it down. This game's gonna end with Spectrum winning the play-by-play. Space is gonna get the goal anyway. And 4 seconds left. And Genesis is gonna have to find an answer here in game number 2, Daz. What really do they have to do?
They gotta find themselves. They gotta find their jorbles. They gotta find their jorbles, man.
I feel like I broke you on this one. I'm sorry. I didn't know. But anyways. This is going to go down to the ground eventually. Air does smack it down. Spectrum taking game number 1. And now, besides finding their jorbles, Daz.
Yeah, so...
The real analysis on this.
Basically, for Genesis, they weren't able to set up shots, like, exactly on point. We saw them score, the one goal they did score. They were comfortable. They applied a lot of pressure back-to-back to Spectrum, and then they were able to make it break. They didn't have as much control after the Classics block. And then that's when they started to get pressured from Spectrum. And once they hit the ball on Spectrum side of the field, they weren't able to really set up a comfortable rotation. You know, most teams, they can shoot one person takes a shot, gets blocked, another one rotate, and then rotate in and out to keep constant control. That wasn't happening with Genesis. They were just one and done. Let's get back on defense. And then they ended up making a lot of mistakes that Spectrum took advantage of.
Yeah, no, I think you said exactly right. I just think Genesis just their own worst enemy in that game, making a lot of errors, and see if they can shore those things up here in game number 2, because now Spectrum takes them literally. They're like standing like in the train, and the guy's going like, "Ticket, please," you know, try to stamp it, and Genesis is trying to fight their way out the door right now, as they're gonna have to come back to at least force game 3 against Spectrum, and underway we go. Insolence looking to take advantage of the face-off play back in by Zol. Looking up for that is Air. Air dunking it down for somebody, and he finds nobody but Chrome, who shoots that straight towards the net, and going to be saved by Raze. Classics still on this ball in midfield, opting for Chrome now. Insolence looked like he wanted to get set up for something there, but he ran away, and no play there for Genesis, and now immediately generating an offensive opportunity. There's Raze looking for Air on this play. That's going to be low off the backboard, and Classics trying to get this one out of his own zone, but Zol's going to keep it in, and Spectrum right now trying to keep the offense going off the ceiling towards the net. Going to be wide though, and Insolence trying to knock that one away, but it's played back in by Raze. Air looking for this ball, and that's a great shot by Air. It's saved by Chrome, and then Chrome getting bumped. That allows Raze to try to take a shot, and then immediately
that's in.
Huge positional error by Spectrum. Expected Classics to get up there so fast. 1-0.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Like, Classics immediately got onto the ball, got a high floater pass Zol, didn't want to go low, didn't want to risk Zol being able to knock it to the side. Air was on the sidewall all the way on the other side of the field, so he was playing more offensive positioning, so the defense, so the long play really went the wrong way for Spectrum.
And now Genesis getting the early goal again, as they did in game 1. We'll see if they can try to generate more of a lead. And that was a nice pass play over to Classics, but wasn't able to get it over towards the net. Insol looking to get that one back over to Classics. He does. Now Classics teeing it up for Chrome. Chrome undercutting that ball, and all over top of him was Zol, but it is going to be knocked away by Insol. Now Insol off to the corner, looking for something. Maybe a little bit of a tap, but instead he's got to zip back to his own end. And now, that's not the kind of tap you want. Spectrum is now coming down for this. Is Insol can't find that ball though, and it is going to be cleared away. Spectrum able to come back for that, but now muscling his way towards the net. Raze, he gets it back. They're playing the bully. How did Insol get to that ball? Insult is coming in flying with
And
Zol.
then
And
that's a
there's no one in the net
goal.
again. And Classics is going to walk the dog. It's 2-0 Genesis. Well, what looked like a play for Spectrum turned into gold for Genesis.
Yeah, it was a slow play from Spectrum. They almost caught Genesis off guard, but the clear from Insolences to Classics, while Classics was getting boost and worked in their favor, worked in Genesis' favor, and now they're able to come up with a 2-goal cushion.
There, Insult. Meeting him is Raze. Insult getting that second tap. Chrome back over to Insult. Insult's team that went up for Classics. Classics is way too far back. Not able to get to that ball in time, and now Raze is going to have an open net, and now it's 2-1.
Yep, a misplay from Classics here. He went up far too early for this one, and I can understand trying to apply offensive pressure, but the whiff, you have Chrome and Insolences both coming back from nearly the same spot. No one there to defend the net. Just kind of give them a little bit more time before you challenge.
And Spectrum able to pull within one here. Both teams just overly aggressive in this game. I think neither really wanting to. They want more than a 1-goal or 1 or a 2-goal lead. Coming up is Race with a duck down onto the net, but it goes nowhere. And Classics is going to be able to clear that one back over to Insult, and Genesis able to save that one. Spectrum with a huge opportunity to tie it, does.
Yeah, close opportunity, but unable to knock it down. And we have to start seeing a lot more of those opportunities for them. If they want to tie it up, they have to, be able to do this one after another. Gonna be hard though, because Genesis definitely want to keep the lead that they got now. What a save.
Yeah, what a save by Classics. He just had to flip to get that one away, but still the offensive opportunity is alive for Spectrum. And trying to keep on that ball was Air. He can't find it. Classic's going to hit that one away from Raze as well. Getting around Air 2. He's only got Zol to beat. He's going to pass it over to Insult. Zol going to break that one up. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this game. 2-1 Genesis still. Again, they got to win this to take it to game 3. Down 0-1 in this series. Coming up for that pass.
Oh my goodness!
What a shot! 2-2. That's how you tie a game up.
Look at the pass here from Raze to Air. Raze pops it up, Air in the air. Just gets a beautiful, sick angle, applies so much speed to the ball that Classics could not jump up in time to save it. What a shot to tie up the game.
You can't fault Classics too much for that. That ball was coming
that was
laser
fast.
shot down. And good placement by Air. And now Spectrum find themselves with a tie game. And getting a quick offensive opportunity again here with a shot going to be by Air. Takes a shot. And knocked away. Coming, Zol to keep this in play, but everybody just getting real physical with each other in this game. I've seen so many bumps, not a lot of demos, but very crucial bumps in this game so far. And Classics looking to tee this up for Insult, but it goes back away. Chrome and Insolence crossing boosts, if you will. And Classics got caught by Raze. Raze gets it past Classics. Now trying to get this one back over to Zol. Zol beaten by Chrome on this play, and Genesis going to be able to clear that one out. And Spectrum getting some offensive opportunities going, and then doing what they needed to do, not letting Genesis get any quick opportunities, and almost getting a shot there, and levitating was Insult to clear that ball away.
Yeah.
And 50 seconds left to go.
Right now, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but yeah, Spectrum, they are the team that have they're the fastest to the ball. They're sending more shots. They have the possession up right now against Genesis. And it's just really their show. It's going to be up to them to see if they can knock one down or not, because they have the speed. It's just now, do they have the accuracy?
We're here trying to set a pass up to Zol. Zol getting that one to Air. Air gets that up the top corner. Air, he only likes top shelf. 3-2 with 25 seconds left to go.
Oh, man, this is a great touch from Air. Ball touches the ground, but he front flips right as it touches, beating Chrome to the ball and then getting it in the upper 90 corner of the net. That gives Spectrum the lead, and this puts Genesis in the danger zone.
Yeah, now, obviously, we said game 1, Genesis making a lot of mistakes, but now Spectrum's just making great plays and great placement onto the net and getting that third goal. But right now, Genesis looking to tie this straight back up. 15 seconds left to go. Here, Classics teeing this up for somebody. Chrome a little too far up, and he gets that one, but I think he just ended up knocking it away from Insult. And now less than 10 seconds left to go. Blowing up Air and looking to try to get something going here in the final 3 seconds. But it gets away from all 3 of them. They keep this one up in Air. Hitting up off to the ceiling. It drops down, and Spectrum beating Genesis 2-0. And they will move on, and Genesis will be going home. Well, not going home. They're already home.
Yep.
You can't play in the tournament anymore.
They're
though. But
gone.
yeah, punch your tickets.
Elimination station. The train is out the way.
The train
It's
has
on the way.
sailed.
Yeah, you're gone. my guys. But Spectrum moving on. This was a well-earned win by them, and it definitely says something about the team. This was a close series, but Spectrum able to keep up control, keep up the pressure, and really take it to Genesis in that one. Great one for them.
Yeah, that was a fantastic series. I love saying the same thing over and over again. Guys, just quick thing I want to say before we go to break. This tournament, obviously, $500 prize pool plus donations, 400 going to the winner, 100 going to second place, and all donations going to the winner. If you type in !Matcherino in Twitch chat and you click that link, you can donate to the prize pool. All of that money obviously going to the winner. We will be right back with our next matchup, guys. I'm Joey Please. He's Dazarin, and see you shortly.
Lost in time and loving in the dark. Who needs light when we're among the stars? Lost in time and loving in the dark. Who needs light when we're among the
We're on fire.
Yeah, we are going. We are go. We are already 15 seconds in it. Quickly a shot by NRG versus Take 3. Hello, how you guys doing? Join me please in Dazarin, bringing you the quick game. Back around we go. Take 3 in orange, trying to generate a quick offensive opportunity, and NRG looking to turn that one right back away. And a little low in play, and I can take a breath.
I'll start by saying, yeah, guys, we're bringing you Take 3 versus NRG, a matchup that we won't see again unless there's another tournament like this, or until week 5 of RLCS play. So this is going to be a really nice one to actually get to look at, to get some data on these two teams if you guys are those types of people. But I'm rooting for the Take 3 on this one.
That's why I love that this tournament's happening, because now we get some mid-season non-RLCS games to get more engaged on these teams and see how they're going to do. And here, Garrett G going to try to play it slow in front of the net, try to get it below Espeon, but Espeon able to drop down and take that one away. Now Vince opping for Zane Jackie over to the other side of the field, and Zane Jackie just going to tap that one away, and Take 3 going to try to reset here momentarily. And coming flying up is Vince. And very back and forth here so far between these two. A couple shots on net by both teams. Actually, I take that back. Take 3 has taken no shots towards the net, and 3 by NRG. But quickly, offensively, Take 3 is looking to try to get there first. As Zane Jackie playing this one towards, going to be knocked away by Garrett G. Back to Moses, and that's really been the story of this one so far. Moses trying to bully two defenders there. Garrett G trying to tap it towards Jacob, but Jacob wasn't turned the right way. And so far, like we said, back and forth, Des.
Yeah, definitely. So both teams playing a lot off the wall. We're seeing a lot of wall play, and we're also seeing a lot of air play. Not too many guys using the ground too much unless it's to make a hard clear or make a save. But what a touch from Vince Jacob, making a tough save.
Just didn't have enough juice on it, and Jacob was able to get down and make that. Now Moses trying to clear that out, but it's going to be played back by Vince. Over to Zane Jackie, and it was met by Jacob before Zane could find it. Oh, man, and good thing Jacob did find it, because Zane Jackie was about to give him the old Dunkaroonie, as they like to call it. Espeon trying to get that one down over to Zane. Zane off the crossbar. Espeon keeping that one in slowly. It goes! Espeon with... Oh, man. It just hurts as the ball taunts them as it goes into the net 1-0.
Espeon just beating Moses, and then, like I said, the slow roller going in, and then Garrett G can't get back in time. First goal going to Take 3.
And quickly, you get into this. Moses trying to get that one past Espeon, and Espeon keeps it in play for Take 3. High there off the corner, bouncing it down is Vince. Zane Jackie was literally riding on the side of Jacob's car trying to hit that ball. He did end up coming up with it somehow, as now Jacob going to take the pass from Moses. Jacob back over to Moses, who hits it away. Garrett G looking like he had a shot shot on the net, and it's cleared away now. Zane Jackie knocking that one off to the other side of NRG territory. And there's Jacob. He whoops it once, he whoops it twice, and that's going to be an open net. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 1-0 NRG.
Jacob with the side flip says, whoop, does it again, whoop. And then, like you said, open net. You got Zane Jackie hitting the corner boost by the time that shot's made. And, man, what a solo play from Jacob. Those were some nice spins to score that.
Jacob is just known for his solo plays at this point, isn't he? He's like, he had a top 5 worthy goal during RLCS too. The man just does crazy things with the ball, and really that one was kind of textbook, but still. Zane Jackie trying to get this one over to Espeon. Back to midfield. Moses all over this one. Playing it down, waiting. Both Garrett G and Jacob in midfield. Garrett G looking to play it in. Just taking long, high shots towards the net. That's going to be Garrett G back over to Moses, or Moses back over to Garrett G. And Jacob. Over to Garrett G again, very slow. NRG taking it. About a minute left to go. The time has not gone slow in this game. Espeon taking this one. He flips it over Garrett G. He tried to get that second tap, but just got too far away from it. Not going to be a play for Take 3.
1 minute left, and a lot of pressure for both these teams. NRG just waiting for a misplay from Take 3. Take 3, though, doing a good job of being able to rotate properly, come around and do a good job on offense. Espeon been bringing up the ball a lot so far, and Vince just kind of being the number 2 man, really controlling the midfield in this one. So definitely a lot of pressure as we're approaching 37 seconds.
Garrett G tapped off in midfield. Met by Vince, coming over to Zane. Zane hits that one off to the corner. Less than 30 seconds left to go. Garrett G trying to get it to Jacob. Broken up by Vince. Vince trying to get a second tap on that ball low off the back wall. Met by Moses. Played back in again. Off to Zane.
Vince.
Back over to Vince. But it's going to be saved by Jacob. Zane trying to find a pick there off of Moses. Can't find it. About 10 seconds left to go here. We might have overtime in game 1 against these two teams. Is NRG and Take 3 are looking to stay alive in this tournament. And Zane gonna play that out and playing it right back down as Jacob back over to Moses, picked off, and we have overtime.
For this OT, it's looking like to be a game of speed. Zane could have scored that last second goal, didn't want to go too fast. So Moses, I almost called him Mohana, had enough time to go back in that one. But if Take 3 can apply a quick amount of pressure to NRG, they could definitely come out on top of this one.
There's Espeon trying to take the pass from Zane Jackie, but it gets away from him. Vince keeping it in play, coming to back him up. And we've seen a relatively clean game from these squads. Not a terribly high amount of bumps as we've seen in previous games so far in this tournament.
Yeah, this game has definitely been more.
Garrett G, over the towards Jacob. Jacob took a shot, but both are two defenders of Take 3 able to save that one. And Zane Jackie now trying to clear this out towards midfield, but Jacob's right there waiting for it. Now he's going to play this off around the corner. Espeon does not get a favorable touch, and Vince is going to have to make this save. And Garrett G is going to put it towards the net low off the backboard. Garrett G keeping it in play, looking for Jacob or Moses, anybody. Jacob does get that pick, but it's going to sail to the other side of Take 3 territory, and Vince trying to desperately get this one out of his zone. He does for a short amount of time at the very least, and then he blows a guy up, but it's not going to matter. Actually, it is going to matter now as he was able to get that one back over to NRG territory. Keeping up, Zane Jackie getting that one trying to get it set up against the back wall, knocked away, and Take 3 now trying to take shots towards the net, but just nothing of note really for Take 3. Only 3 shots on goal. They are getting something going here, maybe off this corner. Coming up, Espeon taking a shot towards the net. It goes off the save by, who was that? That was Garrett G making that save. Moses coming up, picked off by Vince. Vince can't beat Jacob on that play. Zane keeps that one in though, and now coming around, trying to play the bully Vince, but he can't find Garrett, and Garrett's gonna knock it back to the other side to Jacob. Jacob high off the backboard, looking for Garrett again, broken up by Zane Jackie. To the other side of the field again, this ball is just sailed back and forth, and now Vince, backboard to Zane Jackie, broken up by Jacob, back over to Garrett G, to Jacob again, cleared away by Espeon. Moses right there, he takes the shot, but it's going to be just high and wide, and clearing that away. Vince, that's in! Garrett G can't get there, it's in! Take 3, taking game number 1 against NRG, 2 minutes into overtime.
So many back and forths in like the last minute or so that even if you wanted to pass it to the driver, you couldn't because there was shot after shot on the net, and then we have just one clear from Vince. Just gets enough power to get it over Garrett. So despite his rotation, wasn't able to make it in time. Whoa, what a game 1 in this series. Great win for Take 3.
Yeah, and this has been this tournament has been a flurry of I guess you could call them upsets. I would definitely think that some people would call Take 3 taking a series against NRG an upset with how highly people rate NRG. But this tournament is chock full of them. And I will beat it to death until all 600 of you get it. And it's that parity in North America is the size of about, the skill gap is about the size of a nut. The nut inside of a peanut. It's any given day with these teams. And right now, NRG only losing that game by 1 in overtime. Plenty of offense to go around for them, getting good plays set up. Do you think they take this one, force game 3?
They definitely can. NRG is also good at applying consistent amount of pressure. We saw how back and forth that overtime was, where there was shot after shot. They definitely could have taken that series if they were able to get it past Take 3. Take 3 just did a better job of getting the clears, and then one nice clear from Vince ended up giving them the win. So, I mean, it's still as close, and I think it could go the NRG's way if they can get some shots past Take 3.
Jacob changing his name to Stream Team NRG Jacob. It's close towards the net. It's going to be just wide. And Jacob looking to keep this in play. And NRG truly in elimination station. Now they're in the train, trying to fight their way out of the train and really pull Take 3 in with them to try to force game 3. As right now, Garrett G rolling that one away. And Moses now trying to take a shot at it. Coming up, Jacob trying to meet it. Now Garrett G's going to have to make a save. It was going to be wide, but he could clear it nonetheless. Coming right back at him. So he knocks it towards midfield, and not a lot of action here in the first 45 seconds of the game, but might get something going here quickly as Moses getting that one over to Jacob, but can't find that tap. He does get that hit down towards the net. Coming up is Garrett G. He gets it off of his car. That was Vince. 1-0. 55 seconds in.
And Vince even made contact. He does get the epic save for this, but the follow-up, though, from Garrett's car, just in the air, gets the spin. Although Vince makes original contact, he can't beat the second touch that he sends to Garrett. And NRG come out with the first goal. What a play. Nice positioning from Garrett on that one, honestly.
And now, off the face-off, Jacob just going upside down the whole way. And Garrett G trying to find that hit off the wall. Can't find it, broken up. There, Vince going to take the pass from Espeon, coming down towards the net. Garrett G hitting it right towards their net, and that's going to dump down on the crossbar. And now Jacob's going to try to get up and get everyone away from that one. That's going to allow Moses to score that goal. And it's not going to show up in the stats, but that's an assist by Jacob.
Oh, yeah. Jacob ends up knocking Espeon into the wall, and then Moses follows up, has a nice hole in the net to shoot and gets the shot in. And NRG come up with two, applying a different type of pressure, just getting a little bit more physical in this one.
Off this face-off, getting immediate advantage there. Vince. Espeon can't find that, broken up by Garrett G. And now Garrett, they're high off the back wall, looking for it. Was Jacob, but knocked away by Vince. Moses, a shot towards the net off the post, and it's gonna roll. Just mosey on down to the corner. Keeping it in play, Jacob knocks it to the opposite side of Take 3 territory. And coming to take this one out, Zane Jackie gets by one. He bumps Garrett, but not before Garrett able to tap that ball away. Now Espeon gets that one past Garrett G. I think Espeon did some kind of weird triple tap on the side of his car to get that one past him. And now it's going to be a pass from Jacob to Moses, broken up by Vince. Less than 3 minutes left to go in this game. Garrett G getting something set up off the ceiling. Jacob coming up with that pass, and good challenges here by Take 3 deep in their own territory to keep this away from the net.
Yeah, great challenges from Take 3. They're keeping control. They have still plenty of time as we're approaching the bottom half of the match. And like you said, they're doing great on rotating to the ball, doing great on just keeping the ball out of their zone. Now it's time to see what they can do on offense.
Oh, that's going to roll into the net just like that. Zane Jackie is going to get that goal, and halfway through this game, Take 3 finally finds life.
Yeah, nice slow touch here from Zane. And then he gets up and bumps Garrett out of the play, just like Jacob did to him on the last goal, just getting some sweet revenge on a nice play.
I feel like the physical play is like a snowballing thing. Like once one team does it, then like both teams just start bumping each other as much as they can.
Bump me?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll get you right back. It is probably the most tilting maneuver in the game to get bumped. And coming up, that Garrett Cheese might have a shot here, and Espeon stayed with him the whole way, as they say. Good eye, and stay with that ball. Zane Jackie, that one getting knocked away from him. As Espeon, that ball gets dunked down onto him, and then this ball just kind of going all over the place. Moses can't find it, and coming up with it is Espeon. He's gonna have an opportunity, passing this to no one. Really passed it to Jacob. I was looking off on my free cam, and I'm like waiting for someone to come up there. Jacob off the back wall looking for either himself or Garrett G, but it's going to be knocked to the other side of the field. And now it's going to be Vince back over to Zane Jackie, teeing that one up high for Espeon. Espeon off to the corner. And Jacob going to look to play this one out. About a minute 30 left to go. Still up by one is NRG. They got to win this game to take it to game number 3. As this is knocked to the other side. Jacob trying to generate a power play opportunity for NRG to get another goal on the board. Can't feel too comfortable with a 1-goal lead, but Take 3 only has 2 shots on goal.
Yeah, they do. They haven't really been on NRG's side of the field applying offensive pressure or really sending as many shots. You said it yourself. They have 2 shots. So the ball's been in their zone a lot. They have to focus on getting effective clears, but you can't do that without pressure. What a goal, Moses.
Yeah, caught in a rock between a rock and a hard place is Zane Jackie on this ball. Moses having all the advantage, putting it right where he wants to. And Zane Jackie just not able to make that save. Now it's 3-1 NRG with just over a minute left to go. A 2-goal lead, pretty huge here with as you were just saying, just a lack of offense out of Take 3. We'll see if they can get something going here late. They're going to need to. Well, I guess they don't need to, but I don't think they want to go to game 3 against NRG here.
I wouldn't want to go to game 3 against NRG. They're definitely looking to close this out. And now's the time to do it. They have 50 seconds on the clock. They just got to make the most of their opportunities.
45 seconds left. Espeon just looking for that ball. He's going to come down with it, sort of. I don't think he actually made contact with it, but Vince coming in to take a shot towards the net's going to be low off the back wall. Coming, Espeon to get the follow-up, and he gets that goal. And just when they needed it, Espeon and Vince coming through. And our Take 3 pulls within 1.
Yeah, this is a great touch from Vince. Garrett can't quite make the touch. And Espeon just really getting in front of Jacob, being very quick and sneaky on that play. They only need one more now. I definitely think they have enough time to do it.
And we'll see if they do. 30 seconds left to go. Immediately playing this one in off the face-off. Vince tapping that down for Zayn Jackie. Zayn Jackie off the crossbar. 3-3 with 26 seconds left to go. And after no offense, they're getting all the offense tied up.
Garrett cannot get a read on Vince whenever he's on that back wall. And again, another play. Vince pops it out to the back. Zayn comes up, makes a tough shot, and ties the game back up for take three. 3-3, 23 seconds left on the clock. This is a close one.
And less than 20 seconds left to go. That's going to be a quick shot there by Moses. It's going to be saved. It looked like it was a little wide anyway, but Zayn Jackie got to make that clear regardless. Espeon up against his own back wall, trying to clear this past NRG, and it's dunked on top of them by Moses, coming out, trying to meet them on every single play. We might have overtime here when it looked like NRG was going to take it to game 3. We actually might go there. No, off the crossbar it goes again, and it goes down overtime.
Oh, this is really close right now. NRG doing a good job of attacking NRG. But, I mean, did I just say NRG doing a good job of attacking NRG? I meant take 3. And take 3, they're doing a great job of just making their moments count when they do have it on offense. It's going to be a tough one. I can't really call this.
Oh, my goodness. Garrett G flicking it over 2 defenders, but it's going to be knocked away by Zayn Jackie. It looked like Garrett G was about to do the daisy jukes himself. And now Jacob's going to flip this one up for somebody off the ceiling. Garrett G looking for this one, met by Espeon. And now another Garrett G gets that tap, but it's going to be wide and cleared away. Take 3. You got to get this out of your own zone. It's the danger zone right now as they got to get this one out of their own. And now finally, Vince going to take a quick shot towards the net off the pass. And coming back in, Vince not letting his foot off the gas as he was going for another shot, but it's cleared back to his own end. Espeon meeting Jacob on this play, and now it's up in the air. Moses and Zayn. Zayn winning that, coming down, opting for Vince. I had the same reaction. Bouncing off the ramp. Garrett G high off the back wall. Looking for the second tap off the crossbar. He gets it, but it doesn't go in. And now Vince racing out towards this one. And Moses going to get that one off to Jacob. Espeon coming in to the corner. And just really no play for take 3 off that clear. Moses looking for that one. Met by Vince. Back over to Espeon to midfield. Espeon beaten by Garrett G here. A shot slow towards the net. Zayn Jackie off to the corner, right back to Garrett G. Garrett G over to Moses. Or Jacob, I'm sorry. Jacob, their names are so long. I thought one was the other. Back to the side wall. It was cleared away by take 3. And now Espeon takes a shot towards the net. It's going to be off the back wall. And upcoming is Zayn Jackie on the rebound. Can't find it. A minute 45 into this overtime. And suddenly a lot of high-flying action when it was kind of a slow-paced game. And here comes Espeon off the pass from Vince towards the net to the other side of NRG zone. And there's Zayn Jackie towards the net. Just wide. It was going to be a sneaky floater, if you will, pinching off the ceiling, coming down towards the net. And take 3, looking to keep this offensive pressure up. Playing nice in midfield, Zayn Jackie down. And Daz, I want to pass it to you, but I feel like as soon as I do, just the goal's going to happen. But NRG able to clear that one away. And take 3 able to play the defensive zone there. Zayn Jackie with a play that's going in! And that's it. Yes! Take 3, winning game number 2. And taking NRG out of the station. That train has left, sailed, if you will. 4-3.
Oh what a touch from Zayn Jackie to get that one. He just gets in the perfect position, gets the redirect, goes wide into an open net. What a great way to win in OT. Take 3 definitely earned this one, I believe. It was a close series.
No, they absolutely earned it. NRG, in both series that we saw them in this tournament, just put on relentless offense and great passing plays coming out from them. Really, take 3 just had great defense. In front of their own net, Garrett G had some really good taps towards the net, things that are hard to defend, but they were able to get up there and make challenges where they needed to. And sometimes the key to breaking up passing plays in your own zone, or not letting those shots, it's not ever letting that shot opportunity happen. So you break up that pass before it ever happens, and you make the challenges way up in the air and try to read those passes early. And I think that Take 3 did that really well, and that's why they were able to beat NRG.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's why I got the NRG. I mean, not the NRG, the Take 3 red lamp going on in the background. I don't know if you can see it or not, because I already knew before we started. I had the faith, and you definitely heard. It was a close series. Don't get NRG, any wrongdoing. Like, they only lost to 1 goal in OT twice.
Mhm.
but you definitely got to give it up to Take 3. They definitely earned that.
Well, this tournament so far, I think, has gone an interesting way. By the way, to give you a quick update on how another pool game went, Nova and Radiance Set to Destroy met again down in the lower half of the bracket, and Radiance won. So Nova sent them the losers, and then Radiance sent them home. So just wanted to point that out, guys. Me and Daz, we're done. It's over for us. We're actually taking the elimination station train home because Curtis and Silent Echo are punching our tickets out. We hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament. I know I'm going to enjoy the rest of the tournament. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So any final words, Daz?
I love you.
I love you too. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in for these first games. We'll be back real shortly with our playoff matches. Boom, baby.
Need some resting for just a moment, so he can catch me when I fall asleep. I give everything to fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. I emptied every dream, every sweet thought into your bottle, so you could catch me when I fall asleep. Can I please just fall asleep? Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall asleep. Still can't fall, still can't fall, still can't fall. I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place, so far away. The silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time, and all the reasons that I cannot find. Don't wait for me to fall under that pressure. Don't wait for me to get
Guys, welcome back to the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions powered by Rocket Dailies. I am Curtis. I am along with Silent Echo, and we are getting set for the quarterfinals as we enter the playoffs of this very, very high-powered bracket. It's Iris, and it's Set to Destroy, and it's on your screen right now. Silent, we are looking at a series that Set to Destroy has a chance to really, really surprise Iris here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be very interesting to see exactly what happens. Iris coming through, beating Eggplant out in the pool, and
Yep.
coming through to face off against Set to Destroy, who managed to stay in and get through this point. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed they're not still called Radiants.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
like
the
the
reason
Radiant
for that is because irises are in coronas, and coronas also something that happens around the sun, and that's quite radiant. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to tie all that back to that. And guys, this is what I think about in these little breaks while we wait to go live.
little bit of a narrative here for Set to Destroy before we get going. One,
Mhm.
they actually lost to Nova in their pool, and then
did.
proceeded to beat Nova to knock them out of the tournament in the lower half.
It's just
So-
like when you play somebody on ladder and they beat you, and then you come
Yep.
back and you wreck them in the next
Yep.
game. You try and get back in that
Exactly.
queue as fast as you can and come up against them.
So now they go up against Iris. So congratulations. Now you have a date with Lachinio, Squishy, and Torment. So it should be interesting. With that said, guys, real quick, Rocket Dailies are the ones powering this tournament, powering half of the prize pool for that matter. What you guys are going to do, though, is there's a crate giveaway going for a set of 5 different crates, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a player's choice. All you have to do is clip something from the tournament that you think is good, and then give it a reactionary GIF. You're going to tweet that at Rocket_Dailies, and our guy Alec over at Rocket Dailies will go ahead and choose a winner. He'll get a hold of me, and I'll get a hold of you. So that's what's going on. There's a giveaway for that, and a huge thanks to Rocket Dailies for helping out with the logistics of this tournament and getting
Yeah,
the prize
seriously,
pool
check
funded.
that
So,
site out. It's way better
Yes.
than Reddit for seeing cool shots.
yeah, oh, for sure, because Reddit is all user generated. Rocket Dailies picks the best ones
Oh,
and
it's so
shows
good.
them. So it's really, really good. So we're going to get Iris and Set to Destroy underway here. It's a best of 3 up until we get to the finals. It's a best of 5 at that point. So we're just waiting on the teams to join, and we will get this one going. And
You know, this is a real grudge match.
it is.
I mean, you know what happened, right?
Yeah, RLCS qualifications.
Yeah, Iris didn't make league play. You know who kind of caused that?
Yep. Set to Destroy,
Yeah.
or Radiance at the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is
Yes, a
gonna
little bit of a definitely some revenge on the minds of Iris as they will try to move into the semifinals as we get this one underway. It's going to be Coleman A out towards the corner, Squishy into the middle. Coleman gets the touch on the 50. Squishy loses that. Lemon Puppy tries to get it over half, but it'll be interrupted at the halfway line. Squishy with an opportunity and an empty net to shoot at, and he's not going to miss that many times. It's 1-0.
be 20 seconds in, and these guys are just stamping what their intentions are. Squishy coming in just gets right over the top of Coleman, puts that right in the back of the net. And it's good confidence boost for Iris. They know exactly what happened. You look forward to this match, but you also kind of dread it as well, because what if it all goes horribly wrong again?
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
Doesn't look like that's the case so far.
At least not yet. And that's
Oh,
Torment getting it
Torment!
underneath the bar. Oh, a crazy double tap 29 seconds in.
You know, I'm just not used to seeing this from NA Rocket League. You know, this is the kind of stuff I expect from Duo in EU. Just get right out perfectly, getting the perfect point on that card, put that just under the crossbar. It's lovely to watch those happen.
That is a fair point I'm seeing in chat. Coleman subbing in for Memory. So Memory no longer in. So an interesting turn of events there. Lemon Puppy and their third, Halcyon, definitely still there. So 2/3, but still a definitely good roster to negate.
Oh,
that
absolutely. And you could argue that, so far it seems that Iris has subbed in the non-tilted roster.
point. Halcyon towards the empty net, and he gets one back. 55 seconds in, we've had 3 goals already.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a high-scoring game. We've already seen some high-scoring games of the weekend of the RLCS League play, and it looks like we're going to see some more today in the Tournament of Champions. That goal going in and closing the gap a little bit. Set to Destroy, there's still plenty of time left for them. To
That was a
close this
big
gap.
goal, though. That was a big goal because if you don't get that one soon, that's going to make it snowball. And you want to avoid that if at all possible, especially in a 3-game series like this one. Halcyon going towards the sidewall. Lemon Puppy going to follow him. Goes around that corner. Towards the halfway line, it's sent deep into Set to Destroy territory. Torment off the back, met there by Coleman. Off the back wall goes Squishy. Coleman or Lemon Puppy going to put it into his own corner. They're going to try to regroup here, but Squishy but Torment's all over that ball. That's going to be right in front for Squishy again. Empty net to shoot at, and he makes no mistake. Make it 3-1.
You know, I feel like this shot is actually one of the ones in Squishy's backboard redirect pack. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that exact shot is there. So he's clearly had some practice of those. Just an easy goal for him as the defense just gets over-rotated by the offense.
That particular scene, one-way traffic in the Set to Destroy end. Let's see if they can reverse fortune here. Waiting on the goal line is Halcyon. It goes over his head anyway. A pass off the back wall and off the ceiling. Torment takes advantage.
This is commanding. Look at that pass from Lucinio straight up to Squishy. Squishy's able to put it off the backboard. Lemon Puppy nearly gets a touch on it and sends it out, but Torment able to tidy that away into the back of the net.
And don't look now. All of a sudden, it's 4-1, a 3-goal lead. Got to see another one here from Set to Destroy. Give us something to believe in. It's going to be up over half. Lemon Puppy is there, trying to get in front of the net, and it's taken away by Lucinio. Coleman towards the net near side. It's a save. It'll still be up in the air in the Iris end. Right in the middle, that's a poor tap, but it does go towards the side at least. Torment going to try to work it into the middle. They'll try for Lucinio, met there in front of the net, and it's cleared away by Lemon Puppy. He will take control. Off the sidewall. It's met and goes to the ceiling. Up the ramp. Lemon Puppy's there, gets one off the nose. He's actually going to come down first and then follow it. Halcyon going to meet this up the wall. It's off that back wall, trying to get it towards the halfway line is Lucinio, but it'll be taken by Squishy instead. Squishy into the offensive zone and still not going to make it happen. Empty net. They got to get something out of the zone here. Does Set to Destroy. They do it here. 2:15 left. Make it a 4-1 score. Things not going all according to plan for Set to Destroy.
No, there's been a few empty net moments for them, and nobody on this pitch likes an empty net. The defenders because they're doing their job wrong, the attackers because they want to put the ball in it.
That's going to go towards the front of the net. Tapped into his own zone by Lemon Puppy. Coleman gets a touch out to center. That's a pass up. Going to try to put it into the middle. Pinched off the back wall. Torment keeps it in the box. Halcyon is up to meet him. Towards again the Set to Destroy net. Squishy sends it right at Halcyon. He'll make a save. Rebound coming out, and Torment takes advantage. Minute and a half to go. It's 5-1.
This is such a lovely pass coming in to Torment here. The only problem is it actually comes from Halcyon. So he's getting that clear as it comes out. You know, you want to get a nice strong clear. Sometimes you just get that slight wrong angle on it and it bounces straight back off the wall directly into the danger zone, and that's going to get scored by Iris, especially with the way they're playing in this first game.
Yeah, they have come out on fire, to say the least, at the moment offensively. Let's see if they can continue that. Squishy towards that net off the backboard, trying to get it in front. It'll be sent towards the sidewall by Coleman. There's a chance. Into the corner. Squishy towards Torment in front. Good pass, but a great defensive play by Halcyon will keep it away. 1:05 left. Give me one more, just for momentum's sake, to get themselves out of the cellar here and give me something to look forward to in Game 2 if you're Set to Destroy.
Oh,
And as I say that, Torment makes it a 5-goal lead.
yeah, as this game advances, I'm getting closer and closer to trying to speak Portuguese.
We're waiting on that. We're waiting on a Farrah goal is what we're waiting on. That's Spanish, but that's fine. Either way, 55 seconds to go. It's up off the ceiling again. Taking a look. You notice anything in particular about what Set to Destroy are doing or not doing in this case?
I think that really they just need to get into a rhythm. They're just off kilter the whole time, and that's meaning that their clears are going into places where it's way too easy for Iris to just tidy it back up and maintain possession again. They're not handling the backboard passes, not handling any of Iris's passes really. So I think that, you know, interrupts, taking boost, bumping, you know, get some demos maybe. All of those things are going to help them, and it's a really good way to get yourself back into a rhythm.
Going to go towards the Set to Destroy net again. Taking a look at shot totals, we got 12-4 our totals in shots, and I think you know who's winning that at the moment. Halcyon gets at least towards the sidewall, so that's one thing they need to do. They need to get some offensive pressure for sure, and I think it all starts, like you said, with that rhythm. So scoreless or 0-0 on the clock at the moment. We're just waiting on it to touch the ground, but I think Iris is out for blood. They may try to get one more. They will fail to do so. Iris takes game 1, 6-1.
Yeah, and that was a good game to watch for Iris. You know, there's been some questions about them since they don't make league play. And this is a good way for them to come back and go, hey, you know what? Right, we're gonna do our absolute best here. We're gonna play some serious Rocket League. And that was what we got from Iris, actually. We got some very serious Rocket League. It wasn't anything particularly flashy. There was some crazy goals coming out there, but they were all goals where everybody was where they should be while it was going on. But because you know the problem is a lot of the time, especially with the really mechanically skilled players, is they get like a false confirmation bias because they're mechanically skilled enough to make bad positioning work for them. They feel like that was good positioning, and a lot of the time it's not. You see really really good players in terrible positions. It just works out because they're so good mechanically. Whereas in that game, we saw everybody where they needed to be on Iris' side. And if they can keep that up, then they're going to sail through the rest of this tournament of champions.
This will be a chance for Set to Destroy to work it out of their end, but that 50 is going to remove this. Lemon Puppy will take control. Has a flick over 1, not over 2. It's taken away by Squishy. That's going to be a shot, though, off the backboard. Still a rebound chance for Halcyon. As is going to be a shot from Coleman. Still there is Lemon trying to get this towards the goal line. It's still not going to go. And Iris can finally clear their back lines. Very close to getting the first goal. That would have been a very important one.
We're still looking in the danger zone here. Set to Destroy putting on a lot more pressure, even in the first 30 seconds here.
Popped into the middle. Missing on contact. That's going to be a dangerous play. And Halcyon comes back to save the day as he puts it towards the sidewall. Still a chance for Iris to do something in front, and Coleman will make a play to get this away from the goal line. 4:05 left. Chance for Lemon Puppy. Up is Halcyon. Gets the angle. Oh, it's off the post. Very close. I thought he had that for sure, and a nice save will stop any offensive chances the other way. 3:52 left as we played over a minute, still scoreless. Chance around the corner. Get it out of your own zone. Demo there on Torment as it looks like Lemon Puppy's going to get into him. All three Set to Destroy members converge on the ball, but they do make use of it. Chance for Halcyon.
Oh, he was trying to mind game out.
Down for Lemon Puppy, and it'll take it away. Up the sidewall for Coleman. Chance off the ceiling. Half line and out. Squishy going to try to get this towards the front. Halcyon will interrupt here. It'll be a chance for Torment.
Oh, what
goes underneath Lemon Puppy, and Coleman will be tasked with clearing.
It looked like that bounce out of the corner was going to come straight across the top of the goal. It's so deceptive with the way especially when you're looking at the angle between the wall and the ceiling, and it's in the corner as well. And those balls so often drop straight across the top of the goal, and then the rest of the time they drop straight into the defense.
Approaching halftime in a scoreless game. Things a lot closer than we saw in game 1. Set to Destroy having a better time of it defensively, but that shot's going to go just at the crossbar. There's an opportunity. It's gone by for now. We'll watch for more to come. Chance in front off the ceiling. Coleman, actually, it was more of a pass. Halcyon didn't quite know what to do with it. Torment going to try to get it towards the orange half, and he will. So go up off the intersection, straight down. Good tap from Coleman, gets it back into the Iris end so he can chase it away.
Yeah, Set to Destroy doing a much better job of passing it out to get it out of their end this game compared to last game. Last game they were just taking clears and it was just going straight back into an Iris player, whereas right now their passes are on point.
Waiting there is Coleman, but he gets interrupted by Lachinio. That's towards the orange net, off the backboard. Still a chance. It'll get sent around the corner. That 50 ball in front is going to still stay in the Set to Destroy side. Torment in front. Good save coming out. Halcyon has a chance to take control and then gets it removed from his possession quickly. Iris really, really doing a good job forcing turnovers in the offensive end right now. Good pass up. Get it over half. Squishy up in the air. He will work to follow this. He'll wait patiently. It'll go up the sidewall. And again, towards that frame, but nothing that Set to Destroy can do. They're starting to get hemmed in. They need to get this ball out, and solid contact has not come. They've had everything lateral off the wall.
Lemon Puppy just bumped Coleman. That opened it up, but Luchino not quite able to get the shot on in time.
Chance off the side. Good touch. It's going to go off the back wall. This is an opportunity. It'll be a save coming out. Torment will get I believe, the save on that. They're going to call it a clear, I believe. 45 to go. Still scoreless. Chance for the angle on Squishy. Not quite able to hit it. He gets bullied into the orange net. May not matter. Lachinio is up. It'll go off the bar. Chance for Coleman to do something. He'll follow. Look for a touch. Up comes Halcyon with a shot, and he will get a save on him as Squishy takes it away from the goal line. We're down to our last 23 seconds. We still have yet to see a goal in the second game, which is a sharp contrast to what we saw in game one.
Well, it's an average of 3.5 goals a game.
Fair point. I mean, just the goals were coming hot and heavy last game on one side. Oh, that was very close.
Save.
Still a chance, and Squishy
no.
with 6 seconds to
6
go,
seconds.
finally able to break the wall down.
Oh, and after that wonderful save as well, that it somehow kept that out, and then Squishy's able to read it, put it straight into the near post, and the player has no chance of saving that whatsoever. It happened so fast I didn't even see who it was that was trying to get that one.
5 seconds to go. This may be a retaliate. Nope, not quite. It's going the wrong way. They're not able to get anything back towards the Iris end for the moment, and it will touch ground. Iris able to take game 2 and the advance as they will move on to the semifinals.
Oh, that's just sad. Oh no, that was so close as well. But Set to Destroy, they've come out. Iris have proven that they are still relevant, which everybody knew was the case anyway. But It's always nice for them to come out and show it with, a very, very close game. Just at that last second, they turned up the pressure, hemmed Set to Destroy into their own half, and spent a lot of time taking their boost, and it just ground them down. There were a couple of team bumps. The defense just started to get a little worn down. There's only so much pressure that you can take. And then it all just became a bit overwhelming, and Squishy's able to get that goal and clinch the series. But best of 3. It's Set to Destroy. They're out now. This portion of the tournament is now single elimination. Just the pools with double.
Yep.
And I think. Do we have some G2 next?
We might. We very well may. In fact, we do. But we are waiting on the result of the Take 3 Eggplant series that is going on right now. So as soon as we have the result for that, we are going to have our next match. It's G2, and the winner between Take 3 and Eggplant, that is the semifinal we'll be streaming, and then we'll give you the grand final. Grand final is best of 5, everything else best of 3, as we will try to get you the best Rocket League in a short amount of time here. But we will be right back. We are waiting on the semifinal match. It's G2 against To Be Determined. And that's coming your way next. This is the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions on Twitch. Stay with us. Guys, welcome back to the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions. We are entering our semi-final round, and I misspoke. This is going to be a best of 5, and it is going to be between fan favorite G2, and it's going to be Take 3 on the opposite side. Should be a very, very good matchup. I'm still along with Silent Echo here. Silent, we know what G2 is capable of. Take 3 have a chance to make a statement here as another team in that league play setting.
They definitely do, and it's an important one for them as well, with the roster having had reasonably significant changes from season 2 to season 3. So it is quite important. And while this series is a best of 5, it might still only take 3 games.
Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair. We know what G2 is capable of, and if they play the way that they're capable of, we could very well be in for a short series. But it is what it is. We're gonna be here until the end of it, and it's gonna be a good one. At least I'm hoping for a very, very competitive series. With that said, real quick, guys, want to update you on things going on. You guys are gonna use that Matcherino code, okay? You guys are gonna look at Matcherino. Or not. That's right, not the code, just the Matcherino command. Thank you. Matcherino command.
Just Gabe in our ear interrupting.
No problem. Easy.
Stop saying stupid stuff, idiots.
Anyway, the Matcherino command, you guys are going to go there, and any money that you put into the pool is going to go direct to the winner of tonight's tournament. $400 plus any donations go to the winner, $100 to second place. So very, very good stuff. And a huge, again, thank you to both Matcherino for hosting the donation platform, and then also Rocket Dailies for funding half of the original prize pool. So thank you very much,
bigger thanks
guys.
to Rocket Dailies than Matcherino,
Yes.
Let's be honest.
That's fair. Yeah. And guys, don't forget, we are doing the crate giveaway. Full set of 1 through Player's Choice crates is up for grabs. All you have to do is clip a play, tweet it at Rocket_Dailies with a reactionary GIF of your choosing. Best reactionary GIF gets chosen by Alec at Rocket Dailies, and he will contact me, and I will contact you with your crates. Crates are only for PC, not for PS4. So keep that in mind. But either way, we are going to get this underway as soon as we have everybody in. Should be good. I'd probably say I'm going to give this one 4 games, Silent. I think
4 games?
I believe.
You don't think it's going to take 3 games?
I think it's going to take 4, but I think G2 will move on.
Well, gee, I wish it could take 2.
Well. That's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm sorry. I've said it might take 3 games 4 times now. You haven't noticed once.
But Vince, Espeon, and Zane Jackie hoping to make it last a little longer than that. G2 on the other side, we are just about ready for Rocket League here. Best of 5 series for a spot in the grand finals, and the lion's share of that.
Well, the lion's share.
Plus, yeah.
I personally would like a less dangerous animals share, please. Like a giraffe's, maybe.
A giraffe share. That's terrible. Fun fact about giraffes: if they drink coffee, it will be cold by the time it reaches the bottom of their throat.
Huh. Another fun fact: they can clean their ears with their tongue.
Anyway, moving on. 4:44 left in Game 1. Shift Pro League brings you National Geographic as we go wall to wall, side to side.
We're gonna play Rocket League like they do on the Discovery Channel, folks.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it.
I just don't remember this much salt being on the National Geographic Channel.
Yeah, exactly. Like animals with high cholesterol shouldn't be a thing. This will be towards the middle from JNaps, sent again back into the G2N. Take 3, looking to put an offensive show together here. Espeon up out of the corner. It hits the intersection, goes straight down. This will be a chance for Kronovi to clear. He goes off the side, back to JNaps. Up for Kronovi. Back to Naps, trying to put this towards the net. And Vince will make a fairly easy save. Not nearly enough juice on that shot coming from the middle of the box.
Yeah, it looked like it was going way faster from the angle I was looking at that from. I got all excited and then realized it was a really easy save.
This will go towards the halfway line. Zane Jackie gets it taken away by Rizzo. 50 on the ground. Good play from Take 3 as they will take possession. Now they have a little bit of time. G2 does pressure at the halfway line. Good job on that. Don't give Take 3 any space.
Yeah, I mean, I like the slow down play, but you need to do something with it. And Vince looked like he didn't quite have the ball on his car in the position where he needed to. You really need it on your center of mass to do anything, or maybe just slightly forward of it, and it looked like it was just slightly behind it. Tricky spot for him.
This will be out of the corner. At the back wall, sent into the middle. Espeon trying to get this towards the left post. He's well wide of that, and Kronovi will try to take control. Still taken away by Zane Jackie. They have a majority of the possession and the pressure, and Vince finally makes it pay off 2 minutes in.
Well, I mean, I guess he heard what I was saying about his terrible dribble earlier, because this is a lovely shot. But hey, the man adapted to what worked, and in that case, it was finding a very empty corner of the goal and putting a ball in it.
3:02 left, 1-0 for take 3. It'll be up the sidewall. Chance for Vince. Vince going to try a carry off the back. Up is Zane Jackie, does make contact. It'll go off the intersection. Nope, not quite. It'll still bounce down, but not nearly at the right angle to put it in front. Chance for Espion to keep the pressure and the possession up. G2 having a problem moving out of their own end, which is not something we're accustomed to seeing from this roster. Espion. Zane Jackie, that's a dangerous spot. Kronovi puts it towards the sidewall instead of peppering the net with it. Now they can set up. Chance for G2 to take some possession here. Espion's up. It'll go off the ceiling. Pass across. J-Naps off the back wall. Rizzo's up trying to put this across again, and Vince will interrupt him, and we'll be back at the center line. And we're still hemmed into the take 3, and G2 starting to find some rhythm here on the possession and the pressure side of things as they try to tie things up.
G2 just look like they're kind of lazily just putting the ball where the defenders don't really want it to be and just trying to draw them out a little bit. And it's not worked out quite yet. They've had some close chances to create an opportunity, but they need to really just start making opportunities happen and then take advantage of them.
This is going to be off the ceiling. This is going to drop down, and Espion can't quite get there in time, but up is Zane Jackie with a pass across, looking for either Vince or Espion. Both go for it, and neither of them hits it in a productive direction. And with 90 seconds to go, it remains 1-0.
I was looking at the clock then, and I thought, no, there isn't. It's 1 minute 30.
Oh, chance! And it'll be this is J-Naps with a chance of 50 ball in front of the take 3 net. Zane Jackie puts it into the middle. Flip over 1 and 2. Try to get it over 3, and it'll be taken away. G2 look to set up here as they try to tie it up. Down to the final minutes. Espion off the nose. Going around the corner. Played laterally. J-Naps tries to get something done. It goes off the ceiling. He will play it back to the center dot. It lands on the center dot, and it'll go back into the G2 corner, not where they want it to be in the waning seconds. Chance for J-Naps, empty net, he scores! 42 left, game tied in game 1.
And there we go. That great clear from Kronovi out of the corner there. And J-Naps getting a great read on it, just pushing it past the left-hand side of Vince there. And that is exactly what they needed with 42 seconds left to go. I'm a little concerned about G2 so far this game. I think that the amount of time that the ball has spent with a blue trail has not been backed up by the number of opportunities that G2 has had.
Oh, and Vince able to get the lead right back for take 3 with 29 to go.
And that is just a wonderful pass from Espion. I'm actually really glad Zane Jackie didn't touch that, because if he touched it, it probably wouldn't have been a goal, whereas Vince was able to take his time and really place that where it needed to be to make that opportunity come to fruition.
Now, one thing I was thinking about just now is that G2 did have a pretty long layover between their games because they did have a bye going into the semifinals of this tournament. Does that have any effect on what this first game brings? And do you think they finish up their warm up in game 2?
It definitely can have an effect, for sure. I mean, the only thing I would say is that if G2 can't find a team to scrim against in between rounds, then if that's what they need to perform, can any team ever find a team to scrim against?
That's fair. That's fair. We are down to our 0 seconds. We're trying to find G2 trying to find a way to tie it up, but it will not happen here. Take 3, take game 1. Now they need 2 to take 3.
What?
Yep.
What? No, run that by me again. You've thrown me sideways. You've thrown me for a loop here.
I was waiting for that.
Styling mindlessly through a confused analogy that you've thrown at me unexpectedly while I was looking at the scoreboard.
Take 3 up 1-0 in the series either way.
That is true.
Yes.
And to be honest, I mean, a large part of that was just fending off the pressure from G2. Like I said, the ball spent a lot of time with a blue trail, and despite that, G2 just didn't really create any opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And they were they were going through the right motions. You know, they were putting the ball in annoying places for the defender to get hold of, and they were trying to draw those defenders out, you know, and just over rotate them until they can actually get a clear shot on net. It's just that Take Three were doing far too good a job of stopping them from getting away with it.
They were G2 is perfectly content to play at Take Three's pace to a point, and that's something that needs to change because G2, when they had the ball, I think what you were trying to say is they were basically waiting for Take Three to make mistakes. Take Three didn't make many mistakes, and therefore G2 lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
It was a very passive style of play, but then as we saw at the weekend, G2 can change which style they're going for, and apparently they're going for the Rizzo redirect style.
Yeah,
now, and that is
Rizzo
working
redirect to
wonders.
Cronovi. That's a pretty good style. 10 seconds in, they have the lead.
I'll take that for sure. Like, okay, we've got we know what doesn't work now. Let's try something different, and that is a good first goal in the game.
1-0 G2. Take Three find themselves on the back foot early in game 2. Espeon trying to equalize right away. Cronovi going to meet Zane Jackie up for this. It'll bounce. Sent towards the sidewall. Into the corner. It'll bounce in front towards that net. What a save coming across from Zane Jackie. Great defense, anticipating where the ball is and keeping it at a 1-goal deficit. Off the ceiling and the intersection. It'll go along the corner, bounce in front. This is a chance for Cronovi to move it back to half. He will, but Espeon will take control. Pass across to nobody in particular. Zane Jackie will eventually get there. After he takes it off of Cronovi, it'll bounce in front of the G2 net included. But it will remain a 1-0 game as they attempt to clear again. Take Three doing a really good job of interrupting at half, turning those turnovers into offensive possession. They just can't do anything in the offensive zone once they have it there. Chance for, we did just receive word that we have a silent crash. The silent echo is down. Somebody help him. I'll do a pretty much solo cast until then, unless Gabe wants to come in with the eventual yep. But 1-0 off of the sidewall. Chance for Espeon. Go up off the intersection. Looking in and up the ceiling. JNaps is up. He's going to get this off the back wall in front. Zane Jackie with the clear right now. Vince is still there, looking into the corner. To go back to the halfway line, pass across from Zane Jackie to Espeon, but Espeon cannot quite get there. We're down to 3:11 left. G2 is in the lead at the moment. Take Three is currently threatening, but they really need to get some productive touches towards the front of that net, which they're lacking at the moment.
And I disconnected because apparently my internet died. So I'm back now.
Hey, do you have a game
Did I
up?
miss anything interesting? I didn't miss anything, apparently.
Nope, you didn't miss anything other than Take Three had a couple of shots, G2 had a couple of shots, nothing consequential, and we remain just about halftime with a 1-0 lead for G2.
Ah, short and succinct summary, thank you.
Yes, no problem. No problem at all. Rizzo going to try to get this towards the front of the G2 or the Take Three net, and it'll be a save coming across. Zane Jackie takes it away as we now hit the halftime mark. It is still 1-0. And G2 trying to get something into the Take Three net to solidify his lead. Zane Jackie looking for a double tap. That's not going to happen as he'll go just over the ball. There's a flick looking for Cronovi, and it was
Espeon.
Very well.
Espeon's just always so fast up for those. You know, anytime you see Espeon recovering or reacting to something, he's just the fastest player I've ever seen.
Up over half. This is sent at the G2 net. That's a pass down looking for Vince. Vince can't do anything with it. Sent back to Zane Jackie, but a very good interrupt by G2. Getting it back over half. Now they can set up. Shot far side and a save again from Vince. We go down to the last minute 40. G2 up 1, trying to avoid going down 2-0 in this series.
Well, we almost have the opposite situation happening now, where Take Three have a decent amount of possession. Oh my goodness, Rizzo, you put that off the crossbar. What are you doing?
Another save in front. That was sent right at Espeon. Zane Jackie has an empty net.
Oh,
what a great job getting back by JNaps to keep this one at a 1-goal deficit. Take Three very close to tying it up.
Cronovi just did my favorite thing to do on the backboard, which is hit it off while reversing up the wall and then just follow it off. Literally, I learned to air dribble like that. That was the first way I ever did it, and it's actually super effective as a backboard player.
Jay Naps in his own end will go back to the back post. Kronovi is there. It'll be up off the ceiling, straight down, looking for Vince. Zane Jackie puts this off the back wall towards the halfway line. It'll wrap up the ceiling, come straight down for Kronovi. Jay Naps with a boop into the corner. Off the back wall again. It'll go side to side, corner to corner here. And a nice piece of physical play there as Rizzo gets sent across the map. Zane Jackie will wait. Rizzo is up. He's going to put it off the back wall. Demo on a defensive player. He's going to turn into a chance, and Kronovi can't bury it. Still 12 seconds to go. Take 3 need to work this away from their own net. Zane Jackie with a shot and a save by J-Naps. This is still going to create an opportunity. Espeon can't quite get in front of it. He's last back, and that is going to do it for game 2. G2 ties the series up at 1 apiece.
That was very close from Espeon to be able to get that up onto the wall, and then, well, I mean, it's Espeon. I guarantee if it goes up the wall, he's going to do something with it. But yeah, a good game coming out from G2 there, and that's I mean, that's just solid overall, really.
Mhm.
I'm interested to see how this is going to go now that the series is all tied up. We're into what you originally thought it was, a best of 3.
Yep.
And do you think we're going to take all 3 games?
I don't
find
think
out?
so. I think
No?
G2 at this point has gotten to the point where they're warmed up after the layoff.
Oh,
So
really?
I think
Okay.
this one is going to go 4, which was actually my prediction once I realized it was a game. It was a best of 5. So, so we'll see. I think it'll be 4 games, but Take 3 does have the ability to surprise me. So,
Yeah.
and 8 shots to 2. They need to get more shots on net, more offensive possession, and more productive touches in that blue end.
Absolutely. So let's see how this goes in the next game. Then
Yes.
I'm almost like a happy kid. It's been so long since I was last casting,
Yes.
and here I am getting to cast some of the best Rocket League that we're going to see outside of the RLCS.
Yep, absolutely, and those included in the RLCS, meaning these 2 teams right here. So this is going to be a nice preview. I'd have to take a look at the schedule and see when these guys play in league play. And I meant to do that, and it just definitely didn't happen. So, but 5 minutes on the clock for the moment, and we are ready to go with game number 3 in this best of 5. It'll be up the sidewall in the G2 end. They look to take possession and control early. Sent along by Take 3, it's Vince. Interrupted by Kronovi, sent towards the G2 net, and Vince gets demoed in the offensive end, so he'll respond back there at least. Has to play this smart.
Oh,
Into the middle. That's not the smart way to do things, and Zane Jackie has to save his buddy, and it'll go back into the G2 corner. Chance for Kronovi. Double tap. Gets taken away. Vince looks, gets around 1, can't get around 3. Zane Jackie will try to recover it for the offensive chance for Espeon. Off the bar, comes down, and J-Naps takes that one away. That's Take 3's best chance of game 3, and it goes by the wayside for now. Vince off the side. Zane Jackie will wait, then he'll attack. Kronovi will pinch it with him towards the sidewall. Puts it up over Espeon. Off the ceiling. Not sure he actually needed to touch that. Shot towards the net near side, and a good save coming across from Rizzo. He's able to keep that one out. We remain scoreless as we approach the 3.5 mark in game 3 with a series tied up at 1 apiece.
and it really is just very neutral back and forth. These teams seem far more close than I would expect. Sorry if you heard an echo there. That was just after the rip connection issues, trying to get Skype and Discord and everything back to where it was, while also paying attention to the game, which I have enough trouble paying attention to games at the best of times.
I mean, it was not indeed a silent echo. Rizzo's up. Gonna get one off the
It
back
was a
wall.
deliberate meme, guys. It was a meme.
Chance intersection straight down. G2 trying to get the first goal of the game. We're down close to halftime here. Still haven't seen one. And getting down to, as we get closer to 0, it's going to make the moments that much more intense. Still a chance in front for Zane Jackie. He can't hammer it home. And it'll be sent into the Take 3 corners. It ends up back in their defensive end. Espeon. Goes deep. Kronovi gets demoed for his efforts. Rizzo going to put this off the left headlight. Chance off the sidewall. That's going to fly towards the back, the actual goal line. Zane Jackie puts it up for Espeon. Down to Vince. Vince doesn't get nearly enough mustard on the shot. And it will go by the wayside as G2 makes a fairly easy save. Up the sidewall, it's Kronovi. Sent to the goal line from JNaps, and he goes just wide of that right post.
Oh, it's always so frustrating when you're just behind the ball and you can't quite get to the side of it. Just put it in the goal, which is right there. The goal is right there. The ball is right there. You're just not quite where you need to be.
To be towards the halfway line. Kronovi goes up the back wall. Rizzo into the middle. That'll be popped up by Kronovi. Take 3 will take possession and control. Zane Jackie will pop it right back to JNaps, followed in by Kronovi. He'll get it around 1, trying to get it into the middle, but Vince will say no to this. We remain scoreless. We're down to 1:18 in game 3. And to be honest with you, it's been a little bit back and forth. There's been a couple of shots like that one. That's still a chance, actually, but Zane Jackie is able to clear it away just in time as we get down to the final 60.
That awkward moment where you get the perfect touch for the clear and then you accidentally touch it a couple more times, and it's a little scary for everybody else.
This game actually has a chance to go a really long OT if we can get there.
I mean, if we get to OT, then, you know, potentially this game is unlimited.
I mean, the way these two teams are playing, it could play like that. We could see that there's no real definite, hey, I'm going to score this play coming out from either side.
Do you want to revise your 4-game series prediction?
I don't yet. We'll see. We'll see.
If at the end of game 4 you decide to revise it, let me know.
Okay, I can do that. This will be up off the back wall. Good physical play there to knock G2 out of the way. Chance for Zane Jackie. Looks into the middle, trying for Espeon. He cannot get the pass across, and they'll have to recover in their own end. 8 seconds. This is a chance.
Like
off the back. Well, no, not quite there. That was JNaps with an opportunity. This might be Zane Jackie. No, it was at the goal line, but a great save keeps it out, and we will indeed hit OT in game 3.
Overtime's so high.
This is dangerous moments. That's the way this one is going to end. Are you kidding me?
Really? Well, I mean, sometimes you just need a reset, right? Like we just need to get a kickoff. So many goals happen right after kickoffs because everybody's reset. You have a second.
For Espeon. Press F to pay respects. That did not work. G2 takes a 2-1 lead in the series, but unfortunate for Take 3, who played a really, really good game. Now they have to do it again to stave off elimination.
Yeah, they absolutely do, and it's you know, partial sweeps are difficult to handle, but G2, I mean, they're winning. They've won this game. They won the last game. They lost the first game, but they had a lot of possession in that game. But it almost feels lackluster from them. Take 3 aren't really taking advantage of the space that G2 are giving them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, their Take 3 right now are faster to the ball, and G2 are just kind of letting them have it. And
especially
now,
Vince.
Yeah,
if Vince is, you know, even half the distance again away from the ball, he still somehow gets there before anybody else.
It's fair. It's fair. He's been really on top of it, playing really, really well. But Take 3 do need a game. They must win. Otherwise, G2 have secured their ticket into the grand final. So we'll see if they can do it. Espeon, Vince, and Zane Jackie. They need one. I want to see one. I don't care if my prediction's wrong. I'd love to see a game 5 between these two teams. Let's see if we have it.
I like a man who can admit that he's wrong.
Okay. Yeah, in my webcam may be frozen, guys. It's just it's an internet rip issue. Comcast is failing me. So
no, he's just winning at the musical statues, guys.
Musical statues. That's fine. A picture of me is just as good. I mean, it's just a white screen, right?
I just realized I have no idea where the musical statues
are.
Oh, JNaps, what are you doing?
First goal from G2, 16 seconds in.
Oh, this is just there's just nobody in goal. I mean, Espeon had to come through it from behind the ball to try and make that save, and it's very difficult to time those as you curve round.
He's going to go up the sidewall in the take 3 end. JNap's going to go off the back, looking in front, and it's taken away by Vince. G2 looking to solidify a multi-goal lead in the first part. They don't want to leave it to the final moments again. This will be a chance in front. Looking, Zane Jackie off the bar. Espeon has no angle to get there, and he will wait near the side wall.
Oh, it looks like Rocket Van Persie's just inviting you around to his house to cast. He says same ISP, same area. He's got no problems. So just head around there.
Yeah, it's the wiring. They refuse to admit it, so it's a good time. But either way, that's not the important part here. This will be a play for Kronovi. It's going to go off the sidewall. Looking off the back.
Oh, nice touch.
This is a very good
the
touch.
three
Couple of
pass
really nice
play,
touches.
but-
Take 3. They take 3 touches, but they don't do anything with them.
Well,
And it'll be
I mean,
towards the
Zane-
sidewall here.
Yeah, Zane Jackie had that awkward moment where you touch the ball, but you don't actually take it with you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
nice
always
play,
a bit of a-
Espeon.
Oh,
Get
and
through 2.
Espeon, what are you doing?
Look at this. Towards the goal line, and a nice
Oh.
save by JNaps. That would have been disgusting and
presence
sadistic by
behind.
Espeon.
Yeah, the presence of mind from J-Laps on that save was just fantastic.
It's going to be up in the air for Vince. Does put it into the middle. Chance for Zane Jackie. This goes off the crossbar. Attempted clear by Kronovi. It goes over his head. JNaps will have solved the problem there. And then Kronovi then gets demoed in his own net. Espeon makes a save on the other side. 3:13 to go. Still 1-0 G2. And Zane Jackie tries to pre-jump that shot. He will miss.
1-0 G2 sounds like a go code for a fighter jet.
This will be off the back wall. Towards the halfway line. Chance across. Kronovi had the boost, but didn't quite get a chance to follow it. It'll be off the sidewall. Take 3, putting themselves in a potential offensive spot, but a great interrupt by Kronovi at half will remove that. Zane Jackie, who's had some really good touches in this game, just a little bit high when he's putting it towards the net. JNaps tries to get one towards the middle. Taken away by Espeon. Chance for Zane Jackie to move in. He'll work on the half flick. It goes towards the goal line. It's still there and taken away by JNaps finally. 2:17 left. Espeon with a direct shot on net that Kronovi will be equal to. Finally, they're starting to make something happen in the offensive end. Zane Jackie will miss. Espeon will go for it, then
What a
gets
bum.
savagely removed from the play by Kronovi heading out of the zone.
Yeah, free trip to Starbase confirmed.
This is towards the orange net. Chance for Espeon to make a save coming across. He does well to get that. And then he'll send it back into G2's side. Vince, not enough boost to take it in the air with him. Chance out of the corner. Put it off the intersection. Into the middle. It goes up the sidewall.
Ooh.
Take 3, not quite able to rotate somebody in offensively. They need to turn on the Jets here. Probably used to commit one more to the offensive plays. Right now, this 1-1-1 or 1-2 offense is not working for them. Chance off the back. Kronovi. Espeon will wait. Tries to take control.
No, that was a great
Good play,
50
Zane
there.
Jackie. This is a chance
Oh,
towards the
there
net.
it
Near
is.
side and a great
Oh, my-
save coming across. Rizzo with the defensive play to keep it at a 1-goal game.
I think I almost feel like G2 are just on a mission to produce sadness in the hearts of Take 3. Wait, are they playing each other next weekend? Because this could be a good some
Yeah.
good psychological warfare. Like, look how close we'll let you come to scoring before we just take it away.
This is going to be off the sidewall, out of the corner. Chance for Zane Jackie. They're down to their last 41 seconds. Espeon up over the halfway line. Through that corner. Tap into the middle. Nobody there. They did commit the second player. Didn't matter on this play. Vince, goal line!
Ooh.
Oh, what a save coming across. That was very close.
This
Not
is
able to
exactly
get it in with 23 left.
Like they just let the ball go that close to the line and then they take it away. And I mean, I hate it when you're right. Take
Gonna be
3
off
better
the-
score in the next 10 seconds or I quit.
This will be a play for take 3, trying to get something individually going. Espeon pops it up. Dangerous times off the corner wall. trying to keep it up, and actually keeping it up is Rizzo. But they're going to try to get one more just to do it, and they'll get it. Oh, talking about rubbing it in. Kronovi puts them away with a 0-second goal and a 3-1 series win to move them to the finals.
Well, like I said, I hate it when you're right, Curtis. I hate it when you're right. I wanted to see a game 5. We saw in overtime, 10 seconds. So anticlimactic.
Yep.
I think to myself, it's okay. Well, we could still have a game 5. Do we have a game 5? No, we don't. Oh, it's the worst. I'm actually crying about it. I have to get a tissue and everything.
Oh, man. Very, very good series, though. from
Oh,
start to
great
finish.
series.
The games were competitive, no matter which
Oh,
way.
yeah, they definitely were. They definitely were. I mean, I still think a little lackluster from both sides. I think that there was a lot of space on that pitch that they could have done more with. There was a lot of slowing play down and that kind of thing. But I mean, like I said, if they didn't score in the next 10 seconds, I quit. So
Fair enough. Well, now we have ourselves a situation. We have ourselves the final coming up. And it is G2. And on the other side of the bracket, Iris move on. They beat Freestylers in Disguise 3-0 in the other semifinal. We've seen this matchup before. And we're going to see another chapter in what is becoming a pretty good rivalry in the Rocket League scene between G2 and Iris. So that is actually going to be your way next. This is the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions. Grand final time up next. Stay right there.
For now you can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm, you'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. When they say you will fall, you can reach nothing at all. Hide your tracks beneath the rind of a different frame of mind. Is that what you heard? Broken words in the dirt, yelling up into the sun. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when that day isn't you, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
Guys, welcome back to the Shift Pro League Tournament of Champions. It is grand final time, and is another chapter in what is becoming a pretty good rivalry between G2 and Iris. I'm Curtis. I'm along with Silent Echo for the final chapter in this wild ride, bracket-wise for sure, of what has been a pretty entertaining tournament.
Oh yeah, this I mean, the last time I saw a ride this wild, it was a terrible roller coaster I made in the theme park world when I was 8.
No problem. No,
I made people
virtual
throw up
vomit,
everywhere. I'm
whatever
just
you can
saying.
call that. Yep, virtual vomit. But either way, G2 and Iris looking to add another chapter into their own story. As G2, of course, during RLCS, they had to reverse sweep to get past Denial, but they are 2-0 at the moment. Iris in qualifiers go down to Set to Destroy, then Radiance. But they have definitely played a very good batch of Rocket League tonight, and they look to continue to do so here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm very excited to see, exactly how these two teams pan out. We've seen them both on the stream already. We know what they're about. G2, though, is really going to have to step it up from what they did last series, I think, against Iris. Iris are going to force them to play much faster.
Exactly. And Iris does do that. They try when they're successful, they like to dictate the pace. And Iris, if they can do that against G2, then they will have G2's number. But what you look at with an Iris with an Iris combo of Squishy, Latch, and Torment is you look at an offensive powerhouse, but they do tend to wear their emotions on their sleeve. If G2 can get a couple quick ones, then it could go the other way pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some great results that they've had recently. Even in the tournament tonight, they've had some good results on Iris's end. But G2, G2 as a team, Kronovi built this team. He took his time selecting the players. Rizzo and JNaps, they were all three of them working very, very well together. And I think I think people are going to consistently underestimate G2 because of Season 2 RLCS performance. And I think that they're going to be proven wrong time and time again until people decide that actually G2 really is what NA is about at the moment.
So I want to give you guys something to do here after the stream and also while it's still going on. Get over to the rocketdailies.com/TOC. I definitely put it in chat already. You guys are going to go there. You guys are going to vote for the play of the day winner. Gets $25. So, I mean, it's definitely something. You also get to see some really good Rocket League plays.
Actually, to be fair, if you're a fan of any Rocket League player, or you see a clip that you really like, and you think, oh, how do I show my appreciation for this? You vote for it on Rocket Dailies, and somebody gets paid.
And hashtag TOC that if you guys can. If you guys actually clip something from Twitch yourself, send it in with a reactionary GIF. Best reactionary GIF wins a set of 5 crates, CC 1 through Player's Choice. So definitely get that done. Drop shot tomorrow. G2 and Iris right now. We're going to send them the keys to the engine to get this one started. And we have a best of 5 ready to go for you. Winner walks away with $400 plus donations. Loser with 100. But either way, it's going to be really, really entertaining Rocket League. So another one, please, bartender, give me a $5. Let's go. G2 and Iris.
What's a $5 in that context?
A 5 gamer. Let's do that.
Okay. Right. Good.
Easy.
So you're predicting a 5-game series?
I would love to see a 5-game series.
No, I'm asking you what you're predicting, not what you'd like to see.
What I'm predicting, I could actually see it going 5 games.
Okay.
The way these two teams are playing, they're playing very, very successfully. On both sides of the ball, I really could see it going 5 games. But if G2 gets a quick start, then it could go significantly less than that. So we'll see. But either way, we are underway with game 1. JKnaps puts it towards the half wall. Played into the middle by Lachinio. Torment has to double back. Looking for Squishy, but taken by JKnaps instead. This will be sent in. Rizzo decides not to challenge. It'll be Kronovi back at his own net. Oh, just wide of that right post. Very, very close. Still a chance here for Squishy. He can't get it directed towards the cage. 4:17 left. It remains a scoreless game. Off to a fast start, really, on both sides. Chance off the sidewall. In front, Kronovi doesn't need to tap it. JKnaps gets the credit for it. 56 seconds in, it's 1-0 G2.
Doesn't need to tap it and not managing to tap it are slightly different things, but it's okay. It was going in anyway, and we get the first goal. 4:04, Iris not found in defense.
56 seconds in, they need to fix that quickly.
Oh, yes.
It'll be Lachinio trying to answer back. He tries to direct that towards the net. He actually puts it in the middle of the box. It'll be sent up the corner and straight down.
You might say Iris need to go on a spirit quest to find themselves in defense.
This will be over the halfway line. Chance in the Iris territory. It'll be up the sidewall. Torment looks to get it to the middle. Kronovi takes it away from him. Pinch it up against the wall on the ceiling. He tries to come straight down on top of it. Nearly made contact. It would have been savage. It's sent back into the G2 corner. Far side. Torment able to get that one in the middle of the net. Make it 1-1.
Torment just always knows exactly where he needs to be. And this ball, just what a pass from Lachinio. Putting it very fast off the backboard at a very sharp angle, which means that it's going to fly out across the goal. Torment's just sat there waiting for it.
3:24 left. It is 1-1 in game 1 of what I fully expect will be a very long series if it stays competitive. Chance off the back wall. Great defensive play. Lachinio will follow. It goes around JKnaps on a wicked hop. Over the halfway line, back into the middle. Chance for Torment to do something. He's going to follow it up off the back wall, looking for a double touch. It'll go towards the left side. Kronovi looks to take control, and he'll lose it to Lachinio. A couple of world champions pairing up on that turnover. It'll be into the corner. Off the sidewall. Towards the left post. It'll be along the corner wall. Chance for G2 to do something, but again removed. And Iris doing a really good job clearing their back lines with very solid hits that G2 can't get to keep it in. Chance across. Good pass. Kronovi! Far side and in. G2 takes a 1-goal lead.
Oh, there it is. Straight away. Finally? I don't even know. Words fail me. But it was a nice pass from JKnaps, and Kronovi took a shot at a goal that really shouldn't have been left unguarded like that.
Just over halftime, 2-1 G2. Round the corner goes Torment. Kronovi up in the air off the sidewall. He will wait. Rizzo into the corner.
Sorry, I have to take a moment to congratulate Randall K in the chat for playing as many League Play games as Iris.
Oh no! I saw it, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
I couldn't resist. It's too good. I love
This will
chat.
be off the back wall. J-Naps will take that one away towards the middle of the defensive zone. Kronovi gets in front of that shot attempt. Minute 38. That's going to go
Ooh.
just underneath the bar. And Kronovi
What
makes
a
a
shot.
2-goal lead with 95 seconds to go.
Oh, this is so pretty though. Kronovi just picking that up perfectly off that wall bounce and then just taking it straight past Lucinio. Kronovi and Lucinio obviously used to be both on G2 and before that iBuy Power, so you know, whenever it's 1v1 in that, against those two, I mean, you just know that they've spent a lot of time playing each other.
Chat is loving the comment, by the way. Nice work. This will be around the corner. Chance for Squishy.
Well, according to Jorby, I'm not supposed to look at chat, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do while you're talking.
Rizzo gonna get a long touch into the Iris end. It'll be up the sidewall. Sent across by Kronovi. Good interrupt in the offensive zone. This will be an opportunity for Torment. He'll fly over the ball, set it up for Lucinio, but J-Naps comes all the way across to take that one away. Good defensive clearing by J-Naps to get it away from danger.
Kronovi not quite getting the 50 that he wanted there, which lets Squishy get up high on that one. But once again, just G2 shutting down Iris and putting it back into their end. I mean, I said that Iris were going to make G2 play faster, and that has been true, but G2 actually in much more command of the game with this faster pace.
33 seconds left. G2, oh, good shot there by J-Naps. Good save coming across from Squishy. And now Torment has a chance to work in the offensive zone. Tries to get it around both. Rizzo will get a long clear. It'll be sent back to Rizzo by Kronovi. Sent across, and J-Nap comes and gets a love tap on Kronovi to knock him out of the way, unfortunately, for G2, as Iris will try to clear their lines. Still a chance for G2, and they are likely going to walk away with game one in this best of 5. As it will wait for touch the ground right about now. Yes, and G2 will walk away 3-1 in game 1 over Iris.
I thought you meant 3-1 in the series for a second there. I was wondering if I blanked out.
No.
Oh, we're done already?
Wow, that was quick. No, not quite.
It's crazy. It's almost like like they haven't played 4 games, but yeah, that was extremely promising from G2. I mean, I always, G2, like I said earlier on, like people have a habit of maybe not expecting all that much from them anymore. Because season 2, they had a disappointing performance all the way through. I mean, it says something that the best thing G2 did in season 2 of RLCS was mid-season mayhem.
Yeah.
Which, it's difficult to maintain a strong competitive reputation when the best thing you do is mutators and rumble.
Well, to be fair though, and I gotta give Kronovi some credit here. And
Oh, yeah.
he took his time.
Yeah,
The big
absolutely.
domino to fall was going to be the G2 roster all the way up until roster lock, and when it did, it was basically the day before roster lock. So everyone else was waiting for him, and they finally just started to make their own decisions. And really, really good on him, because he's made a heck of a roster here, and they're meshing really well.
We all had a pretty good idea who was going to be in it for sort of 3 weeks before roster lock. But
That's a fair
you're
point.
absolutely right. The G2 is a vacuum in the Rocket League community. It's one of the largest orgs that is looking after a team, along with NRG, and that's always going to be a big deal.
This will be off the back wall. Chance straight down for Rizzo.
Rizzo!
What a read, and it's 1-0.
Oh, that was just beautiful. His own hit, just following up that read perfectly. What is that?
Clip that, please. Tweet that at
Yeah,
the
how
Rocket
is that
Dailies
not?
with a
That
reactionary
needs
gift,
to be on
please.
Rocket Dailies.
Yes.
That's worth $25.
Yeah, I'd pay $25 to see that again. No problem. So
I
be
mean,
up off. the
Careful
seal.
about promises like that on stream, guys.
That's fair. I don't have $25. Don't do this to me. It's a chance
man.
for Iris to take it back.
I just feel bad.
Kronovi.
Did you spend all your money on albino things or what?
Yeah, sunscreen.
Jeff Bear.
This
You know
will
it's
be-
bad when you
I
need
gotta
a
get
shovel.
stocked up for summertime. You don't understand. It's will be
Every time it rains, you're like, God, that's $5 saved.
This will be in the corner. Looking towards the near post. G2 trying to get it out of their own end. We're down to 3:48 left in game number 2. Kronovi shot at the net. Save for a moment, but Torment here cannot keep it out. And it is 2-0.
Sometimes you just hit the ball so hard that the player can save it and the ball will just go, no, I'm not being saved. Torment actually rotating away from the ball. I think he's trying to get, well, I mean, either he flipped the wrong way or he was trying to get the sort of weird flick you can sometimes get when you flip away from the ball and you're that close to it, where your underside catches it and it just sends it straight up. I think that was what he was trying to get, just a bit of a mistime. Harder to do.
That's a
with an
shot.
octane with a
Oh, and it
dominance.
was very close. Rizzo has to come across and make a gorgeous save on the far side. 3:24 left, still 2-0 G2. Iris need to do something to get themselves back into it. Don't leave it to the final minute, because if there's a team that knows how to close it out, it's going to be something like a G2. It's going to be in the offensive corner for Iris. Need to do something here. Rizzo gets one off the nose. Sent up by JNaps. Pops up. Kronovi can't quite read this. Now he can, and a nice 50 in front of the box will get taken away by Iris.
Oh, that
And for
flick.
JNaps, though, that's sent up. This may be an opportunity, and Torment turns away. Lachinio goes for it instead, and he can't quite get there.
I mean, G2 once again just doing a really good job of just putting Iris back in their corner. It's like watching a really good boxer. You just get them on the ropes, keep them there. If they escape, they put them back.
Oh, what a redirect. And a great-looking shot. Lachinio can't quite get the mesh, and JNaps makes a nice save coming across. We're down to halftime. Iris still down 2, maybe 3. JNaps, far side. Oh, what a touch from Kronovi, and still saved. As that one nearly had goal written all over it, and it remains a 2-goal deficit for the moment. Chance off the sidewall. JNaps will touch it off the nose. Into the Iris end. Kronovi tries to read the touch. It'll go by him. Kept up by Squishy. Out of the corner. Into the middle. Good touch there from Lachinio. Bring it back to within 1. Just under 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we're just, they're halving the deficit right there. That 1 goal was all it took. That demo from Rizzo, not quite good enough. He demoed the wrong play. He needed to drive around that one, demo the next guy. That would have worked out perfectly.
1:58 left in game number 2. This is a big game. Iris need to come back and equalize
Oh,
if they
that's
can.
dangerous.
This is a chance to do just that, and Kronovi will be tasked with getting it away, and he will. Sent towards the sidewall. Up this sidewall again. Chance for Iris to do something into the middle, but it'll go by Squishy. He'll rotate out. Give it up for Torment. Lachinio still there as well. Touches it far side. Coming in late is going to be Squishy, taken away by Rizzo. Rizzo has time towards the back wall. The pinch doesn't go anywhere. Gets another touch. Oh, that is gorgeous from Rizzo. I'm not sure it was entirely intentional, but it works out beautifully for G2.
I'd moved my camera away assuming there was going to be a
Oh,
big
it was
what a
intentional.
touch.
Wow.
What a touch from Rizzo. And then Lachinio actually gets a toe on it, but he's not able to put it across. And that car just goes straight in, and looks like Squishy having a little bit of connection there. The
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
312
Squishy.
ping.
And he's getting his bandwidth squished is what's happening. 440 ping right at the moment for Squishy, so we'll see if that's...
This is what you get when you use muffins for routers.
This will be up in the air for Torment. Lachinio. Into the corner. Chance near side. It's JNaps putting that one away. 53 left. It remains 4-1. There goes 4-1. Did we lose Silent as well?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was trying to work
Okay.
out what we were going to do, but Squishy's connection looks like it's back to normal now, so we'll keep going.
Feels bad. Kronovi going to get this one into the offensive end. Get a second touch. This is a chance in the middle. Savage bump by Kronovi. Rizzo tries to mind game Torment. Rizzo does not equal Farah. Confirmed. Chance into the middle. Out of the corner. Good tap from Lachinio. Give me at least one. And it's unfortunate about Squishy, but I mean, at this point, what can you do?
I mean, not much, except sub, and that's why we have subs.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And Squishy is going to leave, and I think not sure what exactly is happening. We're gonna have to probably consult real quick and make sure we know what's going on, because usually, okay, all right,
Yeah,
that's fine.
we've,
All right.
we've got a sub coming in for
Okay.
for Squishy, so we're gonna see Iris come through, and maybe that's what they need though. I mean, I've been a strong proponent for a while now of using subs tactically within series, even if nothing is wrong, even if there's nothing that needs to change, just to throw your opponents off balance. You get into a rhythm of playing against a team, and then if that team's makeup changes all of a sudden, like, that can actually be very jarring for you, and you have to kind of feel it out again. So possibly this could be a good opportunity as well for Gimmick to gain a bit of experience playing with the team. 'Cause I don't think I've ever
playing
cast
top level.
Gimmick before.
Yeah, and I know he's been their sub. I've seen him on the roster, but it's not something you necessarily think about, because you think the starting three are going to be fine, but when it definitely values the sub, because when you are in a situation where you need one to be able to try to hold up. So
Yeah.
we're going to see if he can do that here. So Squishy is out, Gimmick is in, Iris down 2-0 in this best of 5, so they need a win to keep the series alive. Be a chance for JNaps. Looking into the middle. Taken by Lachinio. Gimmick and Torment go for that ball. That's going to be a play above the net for Rizzo, and he'll take it
Not the
away.
best of starts for the
toward
sub
the
coming
corner.
in.
Yeah,
doubling
double
up.
commit. That's something you got to try to avoid if you can.
Oh,
Iris
that's a
trying to do
pass, though.
something, and that's a nice vision there, seeing Lachinio. Good looking pass, but G2 read it as well. Lachinio. Torment can't get a nose on it, and what a pinch.
What a pinch!
Crazy pinch in front. That's not gonna go Iris's way. Kronovi up off the bar. Chance for Torment.
there it
Both
is.
of them will miss far side. It's Rizzo, and it's 1-0 G2.
Yeah, and that is. Oh, I mean, it's a bit of a nail in the coffin, really, isn't it? I mean, they've got 15 points between all three of them on the Iris team.
Well, we're only a minute in. Things can change. I'm hoping for
That's
it to change.
20% of the game. Alright.
We're trying. Okay. This will be in the defensive end for Iris. They're going to try to move it out. It's Lachinio into the middle, looking for a teammate, but it's not going to
I
happen.
think that was a deliberate touch from Kronovi, actually, to drop it in front of Rizzo, so Rizzo could get a proper clear on it.
Oh,
And
off the back. Still a chance. Torment. Far
Maybe.
side. Save
No.
coming across. It's going to be taken away by
what a
JNaps.
demo.
And then Gimmick pays for his transgressions dearly.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
no! Feels bad.
Oh,
Kronovi gets credit for the own
Kronovi.
goal.
Well, I mean, feels bad because he hit the crossbar, but then feels even worse for Torment
Torment.
putting that in.
Right.
Yeah. Ouch.
3:31 left. It's 2-0 G2. Need to see something quickly here from Iris. They can recover, but they need to get their
they've
offense
got loads
moving.
of time. There's
Exactly.
There's 900 hours.
We have 60% of a game remaining. They have time to do something. It's only 2 goals. They just need to get something soon and go back to basics at this point.
Yeah, 2 goals is way easier than the 5 divisions I'm currently trying to get up in rank.
Silent Echo sacrificing his champion wheels to come cast with us. No problem.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I'm doing, because I'd totally be playing Rocket League at 3:20 in the morning with my new 9 to 5 sleep schedule. Hey, everybody who remembers me casting and I had weird sleep schedule, now it's a normal one. That's why I like I'm wearing a
Silent
little
sleeping.
fin, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if this is a 3-game series, I'm actually perfectly okay with that. I'm pretty tired now.
Off of the back wall.
Oh,
This is a play 3-on-1. They have an
Oh,
opportunity.
Gimmick.
Going to try for the carry off the back
Oh,
wall.
that's a
Chance,
good
big
pass.
save coming across from Kurnovi. Able to keep that one out, and that is an underrated save even with the emotion that came behind it. It remains 2-0.
Kronovi's ability to take Kronovi and JNaps throughout the course of what we've seen on stream have just been plucking the ball off that. There's Rizzo actually doing the same thing, but they've just been plucking the ball off the goal line time and time again, like they're trying to get to the top of the epic save leaderboard or something.
This will be off the back wall. Still a chance near side. It's Gimmick. The sub paying off to bring it back to within 1 at least for now.
Yeah, we see Lucinio doing a good job putting that just out of the reach of Rizzo, and Gimmick then able to take advantage of the empty net and leave it not quite so empty as the ball goes in.
Minute 55 to go. It is a 2-1 lead. Iris have the first step as they try to come back. Good physical play from Lucinio. Not going to matter in the slightest for the moment. Be off the back. Kurnovi, empty net. Big stop by Torment coming back. Great work. Now it's a chance for Gimmick to move it out. Now it's Lucinio. Lucinio has some room to work with.
Good
It's
touch.
up for Torment. Torment. And it's met there by Rizzo. He will
Rizzo
take
with
that
a
one
great
away.
read. That read from Rizzo was fantastic. Came off the back wall, got exactly where he needed to win the 50 with Torment in the end. Oh my goodness, JNaps, how do you do this?
I mean, it was ridiculous. The only thing that would have been more ridiculous is it ended up in the back of the net. It did not. They lived to tell about it for the moment.
Every time I see JNaps do something like that, it reinforces the sneaking suspicion I have that he might be the Kutzer of NA.
J-Naps, the angle, it's off the crossbar. Torment needs to get it away. He will, followed by Lucinio. We're down to the final minute. They try to tie it. Oh, it's in front. They take it away. J-Naps, up, follows it off the nose. He's going to try to stay with this. Gets a
Oh.
touch and a great one at that, but Lucinio reads it. This will be up off the back wall. Things getting
Good
intense.
play.
G2 try to clinch the Tournament of Champions. This will be up in the air.
JNaps again. Just-
Sent along for Rizzo, and he can't quite direct it. And it'll be sent by Gimmick into the G2 end.
But the thing is as well though, taking the ball up the wall like that and then taking it off the wall really slowly with a sort of very deliberate carry in that way, it uses up so much time, and time is not something that Iris have right now.
Torment, you're right. 19 seconds to go. They try to get something done. It's going to be Gimmick. He's up. Power sub
Oh,
off the
that
ceiling
bounce.
potentially. Oh,
That block.
Torment going to try to get something into the middle. That's a pass out there. It's
Oh.
Lucinio. Tries to work through two. It's
Oh.
popped up, and Gimmick can't go for this. Torment can. He's going to try to get something going. They need to keep it up. They will try. It's off the back wall. It's on the floor.
Oh.
G2 are your Tournament of Champions winners. They take the lion's share of the $500 prize pool plus donations. And good games to everyone involved. We're going to see if we can get an interview with one of the three, or all of the three for that matter.
That would be
Very,
wonderful.
very good work by the G2 squad. Iris go down in 3 games.
And G2 doing exactly what I said they needed to do, actually. Just taking, well, not what happened was what I predicted would happen, which is that Iris played fast and G2 played faster. But the thing is that playing fast suits G2 way better than that deliberate stuff that they were trying in the last series, where it just ended up being extremely close and they were just sort of being just a little bit better than Take 3 all the way through, but not really being playing sort of down to Take 3 a little bit, because Take 3 are a lower tier team than G2, I would say. And in this instance, Iris, came out, was he squishy, having trouble with his connection and that kind of thing. I mean, that's just esports. It's the same as spraining your ankle playing football. It's just one of those things, and that's why we have substitutions. Gimmick coming out and actually scoring the only goal for Iris in that game.
Yeah.
So good debut for him on the shift stage. And what a debut that is as well. The Tournament of Champions being the first time that I cast him is pretty good for him.
All right, I do believe we have a guest at this time. It is going to be Kurnovi from G2. Kurnovi, how's it going? Congrats, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, good series. Did you have to adjust your game plan at all when Gimmick came in for Squishy after his internet ripped?
Oh, well, Gimmick's actually very good. And his playstyle actually really, really suits Iris. We've definitely played scrims with them before. And Gimmick, I think, played well, but we didn't have to adjust very much because he plays so close to his teammates.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys have looks like a week off. This is your bye week from RLCS. Got to talk about it. It's the elephant in the room. You guys, what are you guys doing in your off time? Just a lot of scrims, or are you guys taking a second to relax, being that you are 2-0 at this point?
I've definitely been relaxing, but it's more about waiting for the update. The update couldn't have been more perfectly timed. So I think everybody's just going to be grinding ranked out. Hopefully I don't get caught up in too much drop shot. I feel like I'm going to have way too much fun with it and get messed up for RLCS.
Well, let's
But
just
we'll probably
hope
play
that let's hope that the physics is the same. I haven't seen them say the physics is any different, so it might not be quite so jarring as Hoops was when that came out. But I'm definitely excited to practice scenarios.
You never know, right?
Yeah. I mean, how convenient is that, though? We've got the start of competitive season 4 the day after we hold the Tournament of Champions. And we set the date for this before they said when the update was going to be. So
Yeah,
it really worked out quite well.
It worked out perfectly. Plus minus how many days it takes you to get back up to Grand Champ?
I don't know. Usually, I think last season it took a couple days for the first Grand Champion. So I don't know. This season, I want to say 4 days.
4
Maybe
days? Even with the added tier.
Even with the added tier, I think so. Because I think
Okay.
everybody's starting at low platinum if they were Grand Champion.
Okay.
So we get a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, soft reset confirmed. So good stuff. Well, very much appreciate you joining us. Very awesome series, awesome game. Stay with us. That way we can go ahead and pay you guys out and get that all handled. But very much appreciated Cronovi from G2 joining us after they take out Iris 3-0 in the grand finals of the Tournament of Champions on Shift Pro League. And don't forget, guys, if last minute donations, use that Matcherino command. You guys can donate to the prize pool to get the winners, which are G2 at this point, do get the full donation amount plus the 400 that they are allotted for winning. So that works out. Huge thanks again to the Rocket Dailies. They came through in a huge way. We've been working with them for a couple months trying to get this thing going, and they did a bang up job. Don't forget, send clips over to them. Use the TOC hashtag, and you have a chance to win a crate. Or win crates, actually 5 of them.
Yeah, crates and keys to open the crates.
Yes,
I mean, winning
indeed.
crates at this point is fairly superfluous for anybody who plays the game a lot. I have 85 of them just sat around doing nothing. But keys,
Keys are where
you
it's
can
at.
talk to me about keys all day long.
Yep. No problem. With that said, yeah, got to thank Rocket Dailies, got to thank Matcherino for, the donation platform to put the money into. Thank you for that. And also got to thank everybody, all the admins, Josher running around like a chicken with his head cut off every single week. Cody was here as well, helping out. Gabe pressing buttons. Jorby and Daz got to give those two some love as well for casting earlier. And
Gabe has pushed the button that puts the link up on the screen. So go to that link, vote for the play of the day. And that's what we want to see. We want to see who comes out with that. And don't forget to tweet your favorite clips from throughout the tournament to Rocket Dailies, hashtag TOC, and with a reaction GIF that rivals Doomsies.
By the way.
Yeah, Rocket_Dailies.
Yeah, Rocket_. So that'll work. But with that said, guys, that's it. Tournament of Champions is done. But what a tournament it was. We saw some bracket upsets. We saw some results were expected. And we saw another chapter written in what is becoming a fairly storied rivalry in the G2 versus Iris saga. For Silent Echo, I am Curtis. We are going to throw it over to a host, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us throughout. Enjoy the rest of your night from Shift Pro League.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.